Hello, hello, hello. Happy Sunday. I greet you, my great brother, Joseph Aya. I don't know if I pronounced that name right. Joseph Aya, you are welcome. Clarence Bear, oh, Vivian Daros, oh, my in-law. Oh, I thought just appear, bam, you do well. Thank you, Clarence Bear. Thank you, Vivian Daros. Joshua Aya. Maybe I pronounce it well. I first called you Joseph just now. It's Joshua. Vivian Daros will say, hey, see my sister Agnes. Hey, don't move for. Send me a ye dame. Salubaro, my people, I beg me could share this video. I make many people come. We get many things where we want to talk today. First one, today for current affair. We want to talk to our governor again. No root talk. We want to talk correct talk. Then the other one, Imaswa Zodua will be coming live on our Ibota today. He go tell us about Quiniden lecture. So today, those are the things where we get up live for now, but we will get Ibota part 2. My people, I greet of everybody. Happy Sunday. Joshua Aya, good, you say I correct. Vivian Daros, how my wife, they okay, good. Agnes, yes, now happy New Year, celebrate. Where we will do celebrate happy New Year to you and your family. Now do well. Yeah, my people, now just a short video today. Make we discuss certain things where they miss for that Edo state. Everybody know, year 2020, a lot of people in diaspora, now they really exacerbate that campaign for our governor. What I mean is that everybody, a lot of people for diaspora, those who not know social media, those who not get interest for politics before, nobody they trust politicians, that everybody they believe say there be wayo people. Can't reach this Britain too, this Oyibo people will bring democracy come for us. They not they trust them. Very soon now, maybe this week where we join enter, so the one where we get for here, Prime Minister, they don't drive and maybe go take before they drive and before they take my driver. You know what does they will be. You know your way, he go resign. Everybody know for Great Britain, that's why they be conservative. But for that our own way they grow up, they come. That our own democracy, our politics for home. It's still very, very mature and raw. It's still very, very, very amateur. Now I want to talk, not be mature. Am I there mature? It be like say some people, some cabal, some mafians, they just take over, begin to recycle themselves all the time. All the time. Me, I did one of the people who stand up to Obasanjo year 2005 or so. Now stand up, tell and say he reach, make men they not they recycle themselves again. We just get recycle, they just they recycle themselves. When I talk, I felt talking for my video. Everybody for that hall go reach all the diplomats. They all stand up, give me a large ovation for Nigeria High Commission for Fleet Street. Sorry, I'm a liar, for Northumberland Avenue for Central London. So everybody give me large ovation. They say, "Nari true I talk." Now I say these people, they are out of order. They don't even know what they are saying. This is computer age. Make them go see George Bush Jr. Make them go see Tony Blair. They are young people. For that, after that meeting where I talked with them, that day, that guy Itagiwa, that lady Itagiwa was there. What to be name? The one who do election, I don't forget him. If I remember his name, I go tell her just now. That Igbo man, Iwu, was there. The Nigerian High Commissioner to Britain, Christopher Collade, was there. So all of them now, after Obasanjo answered me, then Collade took the mantle to answer me, to respond to my petition, my query, my comment. He tell me, say, Monday, if you are good, you'll be recycled. Monday, if you are good, you'll be recycled. Then it will come out, it will say, now try talk. Then the position for resident electoral commissioner now say, make sure, say, people in diaspora, make them add them joiner well. He listened to me, and I forgot the names, then get them. So Obasanjo talked to me, say, in government, the only in government, 9 income to Britain to come launch Nigerians in Diaspora Association. And through there, a lot of people who did diaspora, they can't get position. That Abike Dabiri, now one of diaspora products, a lot of them, where they someday NAA, they can't get position. Okay, make we Gasho Konigo, make we put that one aside. For Edo, with diaspora, a lot of them, both the one with pass Potopoto, with pass road, you come overseas. All of them can't know about what they call social media. All of them involved for that campaign 2020. For the sake, say, they like Obaseki. Maybe the way they speak in English for ne, I don't know. Me come out, me say, me don't support them. The way the whole thing they go, be like say, I not go support them for this second term because me now one person proponent for 4 years term is good. This now state where for about 5 million people now they can't to. Then person go just spend 8 years. If that person not good, the bad, the good, you go just stay there for 8 years. It's not good like that. Make we begin to get 4 years, begin to give people turn. You get some management where then they talk team leader. I don't know, a lot of people read management. You go say, this week, you go be our leader. That week, this one go be our leader. By so doing, the person where you not even expect, say, go perform. Go come up with innovation. Go come up with creative ideas. But just leaving somebody for 8 years, after 8 years, during that 8 years, go take and sit down, tight himself down. Before 8 years finish, they look for another position where go. It's not good. It inhibit participation, popular participation. What I mean, it discourage other people to come up, to evolve. We don't know who God sent to us. By trying a lot of people, we'll see the one way we really get the talent, we really get the experience to take lead us. That's one of the reasons why I say no. I say for 4 years, you have been there, no project commission. It's just trouble here and there. This one, they disturb me. This one, then they pinch me. Some people, they put me down. Now here. So because of that, now I not go support them for second term. But during that first term, that 2016, 2015 election, I support Obaseki with all my life. I support am. I ready to cut my head, put from 2015 go reach that 2019. Piaka, I no get. Piaka, penny, say this na Obaseki money, I no get. Or position be this for local government, I no get. The only thing when I see, when I not vex too much, my niece, Ego Bemudia, they make am chairman for local government. I still dey talk am 2019, I come up for this country and go Nigeria, fly to Nigeria, go help our governor campaign. All the people wey bring come out, all those people wey just dey House of Assembly wey dey make mouth say they not swear them in, they not swear them in. I swear to Almighty God, now governor, now bring money come out. Wey they take sponsor all those people. Then Dumays, them which na just they forget their names. Though them be Oshomole boys, but me not know, unknown to me, I dey hear am for rumor. Say they not give governor chance, make it choose people wey go State House of Assembly. Me say, me not just know, I just dey neutral. My childhood friend, Patrick Obayagbo, go to me, go to everybody know am. Now we can grow in story for politics, not too much complete without my name. They not give am chance, making choose the person. Me not know so Obaseki the best for that one. I don't know, I just do my own thing. To the extent, the day I want to come from PDP to APC, I know how the supporter, people they follow and the way they play the game for Okada, because I come from Ovia Northeast. But eventually, they gave me the microphone, make I talk. When I talk, the crowd were quiet since all of them stand up, big ovation. Governor was there. Governor asked, Igodo, who is this guy? Who is this guy? And I tell him, say, it's my childhood friend. He's a millionaire from England. He came to support me in my election. Now from back, me no know. Now people tell me, you told that they talk for my back because for podium when you stand, you hold your microphone, you do talk. I did talk all the things we don't do. I talk all the social, the economic, and the political aspect of everything. Then I summarize them. Governor Godwin Nogagaso Obaseki is the only governor that I see that will give all the policy, all the benefit from cradle to grave. All of them just stand up, they hear me. The press, then hold on, the video still there, they are not a lie. So from there on, I begin to follow and we go Babazua to go help Denko. Denko carry all the masquerade, they have a bonigbe. Ona vieya you there, yanaga gbe, yanaga way. When governor they dance, I they follow and they dance. At the end of everything, we go one village like that, just because say some people where they support them, they see say they come out so loud. I just they talk this one, make people know what then they get when you do politics. The kind insult and the kind assault, the way they go enjoy you. Now the chairman then for Ovia Northeast local government, a young guy. This young guy say all of them are just happy today. Governor don't come. That's go to gang. He said I can see you now. See the motor one I carry come out today. Really great. Now look the chairman for the local government. I look at from head to ground. I say, listen, your local attitude, the way you behave, is enough to put a lot of people off. I don't know whether I understand my English or what I take on me. Then the next thing, it kept quiet. We come up for that campaign ground. We go another campaign ground. Most of the time, most of the campaign ground where we talk, after all the leaders go speak to the people finish, you go, so now why are you boy you expect to we begin to mention the names of the people where they contest. Because you go to go for Senate, don't say you not there here today, but in brother day here, don't carry me come and don't stretch my hand. As they just do that one finish, make I just come out from inside crowd. Now one guy just take leg, take and press my own down like this. I no talk. I still dey waka dey go for inside the crowd. Because he say I not talk, he just press my leg, then he just take blow follow on. Wetin I do you? Wetin I do you? All these na job boys. Wetin I do you? Just hit me. I just look and. I laugh because me, as soon as see me na agbero, I sabi fight well. But I quiet because make the thing not come be like Obiofen or Mukuje Imi, Emana Beni, Ijebu Imi, in area. Make it not come be like that. I go explain that one. Ijofen die. Then they can't go carve one drum we don't play for her for that funeral. And I'm where you're playing. Obie na yariye, onayariyo hiani, onayariyo. The day where they want to dance now, they not can see Ohia to dance. So people, police now mugbine emnana, gbine yobo. The police where they follow the local government already they don't inform them. Whereas I had every opportunity, every chance, that guy with the blow, I know where for hit him. But I not do it because you go come be saying na me come spoil it. You go do campaign tray. I withdraw my action. Then that same evening, go to court, all of them. If the thing is, governor know about it. So may I just drop that story? So now so the campaign can't be. I help him. The reason why the second term now I not campaign for him because me not be person where they support 8 years term. It's just like one of my brother who did here, who did this UK, they call him Okarele Israel Muta. In this proponent said they want the right people. Where would the right people come from? If not true, if we have to be changing the way, we not follow the one way all the Nigerian people they do. Now, Edo people get the way their politics be, that they always they different. The reigning power, the party where they power, Edo people they hardly since the inset of democracy for Nigeria. They not they always they follow the party where they center. That they always they vote. Their voting patterns are different. People never they're not they see it that way. So we for do more for Edo in the sense that do other people they say 8 years, it's not the constitution like that, na political, na party arrangement. Say you must serve 8 years. So me now one of the proponents will talk say lie, and not to support anybody who want to do 8 years. Even if me go there tomorrow, even if I perform, I go heaven, go meet God, go bring all the things made them they enjoy like Britain or America. I not go ask for second term. 4 years is okay. While you're not continue. So that's the reason why I did support Obaseki. But not be say politically, not be say I not like him. I like him. Because the first time we come in, I talk, say, this man not go eat our money, he go try. But the other thing where I not like, they say, nowhere in the world, people, they bring bankers, all those stock exchange people may come lead them. Now, only one place I see him, now be Italy. In Italy, then bring that man, don't forget, when Italy get crisis with financial problem, now Jama even appoint him, but he not stay there, then kick him out. Anywhere in the world, when you see such people, I'm in position here. I already know that. But I say, when we give benefit of that to Godwin Obaseki, say he go try. Only to come find out, say, now the thing when me talk, my instinct tell me, now it can't happen. So they not they do anything. They always they calculate money we don't put for pocket. They not they think of other people. Money we go how money go take turn to times 10.
Cyril, WhatsApp audio.
That na the thing where then they ask for. Nowhere in the world ask anyone for Great Britain for anywhere. Obaseki got the chance. 4 years, I see say true, he proved me right. He not do anything. No bad belly, nothing against him at all. Okay, now, people we get idea. I not go lie to you. Not beside they promote myself on this occasion. People like us, we get idea, we get the history, we know the needs of that state. What will fit do for that state, Edos state, we go bring everybody up, we go better the life of people. People like us, for Edos state, they get that notion, you not get money, you not go fit go there. That idea say if you don't start, people go bring money, you not dey. The only person who was doing it again, na businessman, late Captain Hosa. If you don't get that you don't be a party flag bearer and you know say you go win, if you need money, they go give you. That na the way that they take do and go reach during the time of Oshomole. He bankroll Oshomole campaign. That na the way that they take do it. But people like us with experience, I read development studies. I know what that place needs. They will not give us. Not believe me, a lot of people then they this America, then they UK, then they everywhere, Italy and all. They all have excel in their areas where they concentrate on, where they feel say don't do it. But these people, they're not the care. I still remember one time I go home, I say I want to go State House of Assembly. At the age, I was just 26 years old. Everybody welcomed me. That time, I find where black beauty with gold tooth for my mouth. These teeth, I changed them to white because they draw attention to me too much. 24 years nowadays when I started to ride Mercedes. That they never even cut my local government where they can cut now. All those them Ufunama, inside water. Now my constituency, Ekenwa Road, all those areas. So the thing will kick me out of that one, the Oka coup. Oka coup can't come. I can't get disenchanted with politics. I can't return back to UK. Went back to school. I be student when I did do all these things. Then again, in 2010, I went home to go still ask for that same position. 2 times. The second time, this time around, I just go home for my business. I get containers, lie down in the port. All of a sudden, I just received phone call. Where are you there? That means you stand for election. That is my party leader, late. He died early last year. Osagede. Now, you tell me say there's a by-election coming in. There was an election in 2018 or so. I think 2010. Akpitai carry the case go court. So this court case, the court don't say make them go redo the election again for the local government where they not do the election. But Akpitai will carry this case go court. It don't cross from PDP to APC. Now say sound interesting. True, I went to Binagosian. Now, I know they do nomination for party politics for Edo. Now, party members, they vote. Me, we just come from England, 5 days. The best way they say it beat me, now only one vote. I it happen. He say, the reason be say, Meru too, I not there Sigidi, I not do Boni. They just play him They say, okay, we don't do the election, take one vote beat you. Make we go meet the Oga of our overall local government leader. And that one I be commissioner for, I think, local government today, Monday Osagbovo. That one, you sit down there, say, oh, one vote, you know. Now I said, no, listen, my experience, we both me carry. Man, what beat you, now? The only qualification of your is that a youth leader I know for the local government. One, and two, a guy na makaka boy school. They just say I raised the issue of school, then just go enroll am for part-time for Uniben, for any course we just any short time course, so that made them for talk say na student for Uniben. That's Nigerian politics for you. As we do reach, I concede. I brought out money, big money. I supported this guy. Then the guy will come winner in the APC. The strategies when I bring come out all worked. But to show more na Noah, the way that they tell operate, Obaseki they use at this point in time. We go campaign for my own village. A lot of people, all of them came out. A lot. They still say the people just support me. The following 2 days, come see Oshomole. Me already don't think I'm saying that the two Oshomole go do be this. It just pack all the caterpillars where they the road where they abandon the caterpillar where they live for they get more, they go pack am, put for there. They say they want to do one route. I'm talking about 2010. So my people still support me, but other people from other world, because they say they want to do one route, they not vote for me again. They go vote for where they vote for the guy who come from Canada. He just only pay money. He go and pay. He go. Why they talk this one? Because it's the Asset where they talk about youth. When they talk about people in diaspora, me they talk about people in diaspora today. They try to tell you now the problem where then they go through. Go reach that Denko. Denko see money for Canada, big money. See he give them Oshomole government. Now they make a commissioner. I've been a PDP or so. You know what? Make a commissioner. Later I can't decamp. Now so then could rise. They're not competent for your hand. You pay money. Now so it be. So may I cut story short. The guy will come from Canada too. He pay money. Now it's time for that election. Election will me for win. He beat him. So ever since I can't keep quiet, I dey follow them with the view that if everything work, I go maybe one day stand as a local government chairman and I'll do the right work, not the one that they pack all these young boys put, collect the money with federal government, with their allocation from federal government, take and join the state, and the local government will come be like people with they employ. They not get power. Whereas if those people, they repair their locality, maybe life for better for the people with the rural area. So I cut that story short. A lot of people receive insult, receive what they know they receive to support Obaseki in the last election. Then they receive a lot of things. A lot of them send money go home. If not money, where then they carry give party leader. A lot of people with the diaspora spend that kind of money, but share them for people to go vote for Obaseki. Today, at this present time where they tell you now, so then they divide positions. Then they share appointment now. I never hear rumor say people in diaspora or their leaders then go appoint them. My people, I mean, to me, it's not fair. The reason why people they join politics now because say they want power. Some of them they join make them get good governance, so that they too can go home, they too can ask for contract, they too can help their business too. In all the things when I talk today, wetin come be the gain of the Togberians? Wetin come be the gain? Nothing. They just receive insult. I know say people go talk say still get 3 years. Which 3 years? Which 3 years? This year, presidential election don't start. Now this one they go do throughout this year. Governor, all of them, they not go do anything. They go only divert our attention to this presidential election. And this presidential election will take place in February. In May, then go swear them in. Then as they swear them in, they settle for a month or 2 months. Edo state government, Edo state election will start. Again, next year. Then 2024, Obaseki go hand over. So now which time go country do something now? Now which time the country develop Edo state? Or now which time they come give something to all those people with support? They never even do local government election for Edo state. All those ones, they don't use them to divert everybody. Bokbo hard to find. It's not hard. Not hard. Who are Bokbo your? So which time governor country work now? People they say me keep quiet. People people like us, they say no. I keep quiet. Yeah. Now make us say throughout last year we give a hit because we already know say this year 2022 na presidential election and it don't start. As it starts, so it go end for February. Even that February not end. Maybe the election, some issues go come out, then go court. Then in May, then go swear those one will win in. Then as that one just dey finish, Edo State, who go become governor for Edo State, go just start. Then the governor now. That's not the reason. People don't understand. When you come out, they try to talk to them. Some of them will still just, then they shame when they take support the governor, don't just begin to attack people, they quarrel, they cause, why you go do this one, you old man, you dey cause problem, you dey incite a violence for Edo, don't just begin to quarrel with people. I beg, if you are just joining us, wanna share this video. I see you, my brother Anthony Mafidon Wato, West America here. Thank you very much for joining us today. So, all this now the problem where we see, where we see say throughout late last year, a big hit they put on for the governor. No make a winner. But today is it not paying off? Now not get street light now. Obaseki, the way me look at, and I don't tell you now, you not get money for Edo State. We go take work. To him, time they come where Obaseki go tell you now, say, if you not talk, say you not try, may not come there, can't try. What the way? Make him see the thing we not go do. The time they come, we go talk. Now this place I'll still there when Obaseki go tell you now. In anti gag you being ya be infrastructure no. It's coming to that. It's coming to that. You go tell you now. You know day. Me now one person I supported Obaseki because I just see the way they speak now. Say and I can't go. Only to come find out say he can't do anything. There's nothing he can do. And we don't know what happened. He's not talking to people. That he come there, he not meet money, or he meet money, or he come there, or he when they government, they constitute they carry low. In they pay, they take the money, pay. Nobody don't come send belief, come Edo State, make they ransack everything. As me and you they talk, as I they talk to una so, there is a rumor going round. Not be rumor, secret talk, because I close with some of them. Governor Godwin Obaseki, one be senator, one go senate. The plan is, when they come to next year, una see for some time, and una don't they see Rogide and the governor, then they come like this. Rogide will come contest for governor. If he win, Obaseki will go contest by election to become senator, to senate. They're not talking come out, they just they talking because each and people go charge, they go yare. All this now the thing where they grant time not there to slack. I don't last. All this now the thing where then they plan. Now I say na rumor, but I hear say na unconfirmed or confirmed story where they tell me. Because me just dey UK, my spirit is dey Benin. Everything where they happen, we dey watch them. Rogide want become governor, want contest. Come to think of it now. Person where they bring money come out, where then they take do election, where do people go like, he don't die. Late Captain Osa. Now who can't get money there now to prosecute any election? To me, na governor. Chief Igbinedion don't they retire. All this now my assumption, my theory. You go na our election, or my easy. If me want do local government chairman election now, know how I go need about 10 million naira. That 10 million naira now still small money. I know how to take user. I go rent helicopter, we go distribute leaflet for all those areas. Will be my local government, go reach people with the riverine area. Or could do a leaflet, a photo of your tour. That one it will stand me out from all other my contestants. Then I'll need to go home at least 6 months before election. Begin they attend, they go church. If anybody die for my community, for the area will be my distance, I'll go to visit I'll go to visit the bereaved, people who lost their parents, somebody died, people who in the hospital. I need to stand with them. Here you go. Then get police matter, I'll go with them till election. Even if then they agree, make free local government election flow. Dinya kweo, now take a mino. But it doesn't work that way. Now governor go just say you we arriva. Because not be federal, not be national INEC, they run the election. Now state. Our attorney la our mean I quit well a shower do benny when he's a lucky Benedict again. The you can read the news. Some party not go even participate even. Am I for work by my way governor for you want go senate? I beg anybody will no say one contribute. My phone line is there. Some people say make I bring I go just put on for comment section link. People will no say you want contribute. Then could use that link, take enter, make them talk. Check the comment section if you wish to use video or you want comment. You can copy and paste. And you come. My phone line is open now in case you want to contribute. +44 78 88 88 94 66. In case you are just joining us, our topic today now be say people wey support Obaseki, the Togberian, wey dey diaspora, the Edos in diaspora, they deserve to be appointed. More appointment, not be only one or two. Because what Obaseki, what they are not thinking at all, they will say people there at those states will need this thing. But don't forget, the people in diaspora, they don't see more experience, even if they not go school. Best way not go school, you go know how you go to organize the market. You go know how you go to organize cleaning, because the job now that they do for you, they know how to do it. They know the thing where they go buy to do it. Doctors, PhD holders, then full year, drivers, they not they get accident here. Our people, those people or Nigerians. Not be all those people, now they go invite, make them come in.
WhatsApp audio.
Inare, Abe Togberian don't come. Go ahead, my brother.
Yeah, okay.
Chairman,
Good
what?
morning.
They don't come. Oh.
Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday.
Inare, thank you.
No, I enjoy the program. I just want to contribute something.
Thank you.
You made a statement, say Obaseki won't go for Senate. I beg, wait for texting.
I don't need to tell you where tell me. I say na rumor. I not tell you say tell me. I say na rumor. I not go tell you I say no.
Where the rumor for? Where you for?
No, you not. I not go tell you. I not go tell you.
All these people, we don't come with propaganda. How you tell
I not go tell you. I eat my way.
Why you not go tell me?
Why I go tell you?
But you are spreading it on social media. You are spreading such things. You are spreading. It might be false. You are spreading it now. People will take it now and run with it, and you are just spreading that kind of thing.
No, they call me Olofofo. Now if you say that now, they call me liar. I know what in the talk. No. I don't fair talk and say I preempt here. I know who say not true at the talk.
No, not be matter of this. Stop spreading what you cannot substantiate.
If you go carry me go court. Wait a minute. I follow now. Wait a minute. Make her carry me go court now. If you carry me go court.
Don't be matter of court. Don't be matter of court. Make una dey talk for social media. Make una not dey spread this una not know. Now they tell you. You want to play for the man head now say you want to go for snake. You take away tell you. You see how you want to go for snake. You talk about
I don't talk tiny. This is not the second time.
Because una be APC, more not dey spread rumor. We not EPM people. More not dey talk lie. It's not good.
So when you dare APC, wait a minute. You know say you not support Obaseki now. Is there Yamu you support? Now rumor be that again. Okay, when you did PM last year before we know the let person talk.
My question is, who tells you say one run for Senate?
Me say I know they tell you say one run for Senate. You never make it public, but me I don't know. I know. How you go ask me as I tell no? I not go tell you. I'm not going to from when I make the statement, I say from reliable source. I know.
Which reliable source? Look at you. Listen. There's nothing like this. Me too. Me, I be PDP in a lie. As you say, I choose me from reliable source.
Which side of PDP you did?
I have my own reliable source.
Which side of PDP you did?
Forget about side of PDP. They are the PDP.
Okay, why they say me I tell you my source? You say me I forget.
You have reliable source. I have my own reliable source. You are lying. It's not true.
Which PDP you did? Which PDP you did? No, answer my question. Which PDP you did? Which PDP you did?
Which APC you did?
You see, you are evasive now again. You are evasive again. You see, me senior you for PDP. Now we form PDP. You me senior you for PDP.
My brother, not the talk like for social media. It's not going for Senate. It's going to say lie.
You want bet? You want bet? You want bet?
If you want to criticize with the truth. Don't spread rumors. Don't lie.
Okay, I give you time to talk now. You are accusing me. You are accusing me of lying, and I'm telling you the truth. If you don't want to take, my people, now see that our brother, the name now Honorable Samedi. Me ask a question, you know, if he answer. He say, me talk. This Samedi, I swear by Almighty God, I'm ready to swear. If you not call me, he go still talk say na lie, they lie so. Now is with two of us, we did the same camp. If you not say the lie, make una ask that lady where they do presenter analyzer, make una ask it and amigo, make una ask everybody. Now part of EPM. Until after election, I run go there. If they come follow me, argue. Me where I know what they go on. My people, I start again. Election time. Now we do so again. Presidential, now they determine the state one. They don't scheme out things. Obaseki not can do governor, now go do rich. You don't enter politics, they sweet. A team power, they sweet. So me, I know where they go. You don't take where in the ground, now Senate. When you see governor, the next position where they follow now Senate. For Nigeria, most people will do governor, now Senate, then they go. So if I predict and I plan, or I forecast, say he is going to Senate, not be lie, and not be forbidden, not be taboo. Where that one, he just join PDP, he never even reach 9 months for PDP. They follow me, argue, me will be PDP. Now we, for UK where I did so, now here, now the first, now they inaugurate PDP for the whole diaspora. Now Obasanjo can launch am. And for Nigeria, me get my card. Where card? Do you not know these people? They can't follow me argue. If you know, then you talk, say na lie, not they go this one. When he finish, when Obaseki, if he time finish, he go sit down for us. Now the two is supposed to talk. If they can't talk, say they talk lie. You see? Make my people, Edera, time still day. All of you go see for ourselves. Say, this Okagbe, you know what they talk. You go see him. Person go do governor. You go say, go sit down for us. Awagwa, they go that position.
Social Media USA, WhatsApp audio.
Hello, my brother. Go ahead.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. God bless you.
Yeah, I beg Honorable Samedi.
Yeah.
Is a friend to you and to this topic and most politicians.
Yeah.
Make his stop to the accuse you anytime he call or any person's program.
Thank you.
You only keep out what you had. It's normal.
Yeah.
And that will be your topic of the day.
Yeah.
Your topic of the day is more appointment to guys in the diaspora.
Yes, so.
But if you come out, the board can say, hey, all those are rumor. They go contribute to you over what you said.
Yeah.
It's not being the Obaseki.
No,
so
not be Obaseki spokesman, yeah.
He go just talk you not for not believe these people now, so that they carry rumor, nothing where we never hear. Then you go now contribute to your topic of the day. That is how one needs to contribute. Not be fight, not be attacked. It should take my political affair personal.
And then, and you know, get PDP card. This guy when they talk, so they not even put in name there. They say na PDP. That one not be lie.
You see, you are nobody's enemy to the governor. We have every right to say whatever we want to say. It's just
Thank you.
Topic.
Thank
so
you.
The governor not they react the way they react. Governor now once in a while they talk rumor, they talk. Okay, now for more appointment to those in diaspora, with my contribution be say during campaign, thousands of people go support any aspirant during campaign. All you don't expect everybody to get an appointment. That is one point. And people in diaspora, they don't even come out to say they need an appointment or why the governor rejected them or forgot them or they given them an appointment. The point where I'm going is that most thousands or hundreds of numbers of people in diaspora who really fought for him from diaspora, they've all been settled. There was a time when most of them were reacting over the said money they brought to those in diaspora. After that, did you ever hear whoever comes out to debunk that rumor, yes or no? And again, did you ever see any of them who came out to say they did give an appointment? They are not serious. They don't need it. And again, this time I don't know if based on their qualification, based on they know when they come back Benin to get an appointment. Most of them cannot come back to where they are in abroad again. So they just decided to do the campaign and get whatever that comes out from it. Okay, one of our brother when he did Italy, when he do everyone ahead during campaign, he talk. One year is true. At the end, he's saying that the politician is just like the governor in person. But that same person, you know how he make every noise for social media against Abat. Say they share money, choppy your money. But that one never come out to say he need an appointment. So nobody among them who really need an appointment from the state government, right from abroad here. So they'll be set, they'll be given what they need and what is expected of governor to do to them. Even that money, if he get to them, not get to them, it's not a governor's problem because he has already mandated somebody to do that. That is one point. Whoever that need an appointment, just like you, who always write governor for project for any good development, you write it through email.
Thank you.
If he really needs you, he will not contact you, call you. You go to Benin and negotiate on how that project will be carried out. That is all I need. That is all I want from people in abroad because they are just deceiving themselves. Nobody wants to come home to stay in an appointment for 2-3 years. So, that is for that.
Where say my brother? Where say?
And again, the development strive we are talking about Obaseki, we already know, we see, we know how it works. Obaseki not get any new agenda, no new development apart from the one he started from Veteran, which is now reactivating, which is now still building up. No new one, I repeat. Let's be praying so that he completes all those projects like the Ocean Power, like the agricultural project when it is renovate the Central Hospital. Now we pray complete that project because it's a very big project. So he's trying to boost the new hospital built by Shemole for people to be attended to. That is most reason is doing it. We just pray for him completely so that it should not be an abandoned project. And the rainy season, look at the first rain that came up about 2-3 days ago in Edos State. You should know what happened. So it's
Sapele Road was flooded.
Yeah,
is a sign that this rainy season will be so heavy. Look at Kenwa Road, how many years now? So, and again, the man has problem before he became a governor. Nobody in the history of Edos who has such problem in every election house. That's it. So we should not expect much. We are just talking, do this, nothing he will do apart from what is on ground now. So that's my contribution. Thank you, sir.
God bless you. God bless you. Thank you. You see, that guy from USA, he talking your view. He just talk and he explain now. Say most of the people will support him. He only talk about those ones where you don't want to go home, plus those ones where you not get the right documents. But there are other people.
Social Media USA, WhatsApp audio.
Hello? Hello?
Yes, sir. Any governor, after who wants to strive, after his governorship government, the next position is Senate. This is what is happening in Nigeria. Nobody will debunk that. If he comes out to say his next agenda or step might be Senate seat, you might be right. It's what you had.
It's the honest truth. I heard it, and that is the game plan. I know it, and I tell them.
We cannot become a governor because there are many emphasis on ground. Many people who are in that position who are really qualified. They just kept quiet and watching because we've not come closer to the next political nomination or campaign. The only person again, let this guy challenge me again because it is good in challenging people. The person that is on ground that nobody doesn't even know, which I know, I earlier told you, is Usareme Osumbo. Isareme Osumbo. That man is the next governor of the state. I have so many reasons, just as you said, over governor's next agenda to Senate. So it's not a sin, and it is all right. It's qualified for it. That is what has been happening. Nobody can just come out and start saying you talking rumor.
No, that one is not a politician. Don't listen to that one. That one is just floating about. He doesn't know what he's saying. Is that the way they talk in House of Parliament? Where's Kakabo? Atikuna here. So it's our friend from America just said that people in diaspora that they may not want to go back home. That is his own view when it comes to those people. Maybe they feel inferior, that they don't have the right education, or there are problems with their documentation or qualification. But there are a lot of people who are PhD, who just graduated. They want to go home. Recently, they've been sending a lot of people to come and study, do masters in this country. Those people too, they have seen development. That is, they've learned it in theory and they've seen it a bit in practical. There are those who came here to study. They should look for them to come home. This is what China did. China spent a lot of money sending their citizens to come abroad, learn the technology here, and they went back home. Today, China has changed, and it's still changing. A lot of people I know supported Obaseki. If they don't want to go more, they've been settled. There are a lot who are still here. Let those in diaspora take part in Governor Godwin Obaseki government. Today, the pandemic, the coronavirus, has changed a lot of things in the world. Today now we have what they call work from home. Work from home. A doctor here can treat people in Nigeria, our medical doctor, with WhatsApp. Take photo, you talk to him, then he send it to you. then maybe with a little bit of doctor's report from UBTH or private hospital, if the reports are okay, the doctor can treat. These are the type of things we are saying. Somebody who learn how to make shoe, who learn how to do a lot of things, they call it fabrica in Italy, can teach people in Africa, Nigeria, Edo, through virtual. By so doing, go get position, the government will recognize him that this is what he's doing. Not building the YWCA, make them go learn how to cook or make a evacuate. That guy, Honorable Samede, who called himself Honorable Samede, was in APC camp, Pastor Sage Zeyamo, all through the campaign, up to the time they were going to court. It was after the last court, he now sweep carpet to run to PDP to go and say he's supporting Obaseki. He has never paid a penny subscription to PDP. He's here, he just wants to make noise on social media. Maybe they will hear of him and they will call him for an appointment. Those are not the supporters of Obaseki. It's not. We have our brother who wishes to join us here. I think I'll bring him in. Go ahead, my brother. Go ahead.
Hello, sir.
Now, one
Good
of
morning,
them.
sir.
Go ahead, Wabiri.
No. This one of them be this. This is how we are dividing. I'm not one of them. Because I've been hearing you saying that this is one of them. Everybody want to contribute on your show. Don't let us not bring division into ourselves. We are all Nigerians. Are we not Edo State? No. I know, but the thing is, you're always using the word like this is one of them. One of them in what?
This is not Israel.
You see, this is the thing. We are all Nigerians. We are all Edo. I don't know why it's just because like this. So my question yesterday, I asked you a question. I said, you said today. So my question is today. Sir, I want you to explain what dividend of democracy is for us. That was our question yesterday. So you told us that you are going to be on air today. That is it. Whatever appointment that is given to anybody is none of our fault. Edo must move forward, and we need a dividend of democracy. You explained it yesterday. Please explain it to us again, because it looks as if we are not lame. Let us know what dividend of democracy is. If it's for one or two, I don't know. That is what I want to ask.
Dividend of democracy. My own layman explanation for it is that you have that universal adult suffrage, the right to vote and be voted for too. You understand? Then, when something is not right, the government makes uncertain policy you are not happy about, what you do, what people can do is to go and demonstrate, just like the NSAS. That is that's one of the dividend of democracy. To be cared for from cradle to grave.
Okay.
For example, but wait a minute.
Okay.
For example, in the Nigerian Constitution, government owns it a duty to provide housing for everybody. If you are homeless in Nigeria, the Constitution says it's the government responsibility to provide you a house, a home, accommodation, a shelter. But if it's democracy, you vote for that person who promised you whatever he needs manifestos. And when it comes there, you are not getting it. That is not dividend of democracy. He coined you. Go ahead if you want to talk.
Okay. Thank you for that. I really appreciate that the fact that you said that is for everybody. The word all, giving to everybody what their mandate, because you already gave them that mandate to go and serve that position. They have to reciprocate whatever you send them for. Yeah. Thank you. So, I want to ask you another question, sir.
Go ahead.
This dividend of democracy you're saying now, the way you explain it, it shows all. So is it that everything like what you said yesterday, about the South, because the presidential election is coming now. You were
Yeah.
saying that the South, because I think your microphone was not off yesterday. We can hear you saying to someone on the phone, these people in diaspora, they are the problem of Nigeria. Now, you have explained the dividend of democracy as in it is something that is for all. Now, why are you trying to now cone these people, the South, that somebody has come out from the South, and they should queue over him because maybe it's going to fit you? You want everybody to queue in to follow him. So are you now saying that the dividend of democracy you have explained now, are you trying to now say it is a fair the way you explain the dividend of democracy?
Thank you. What I mean on that yesterday, on that occasion, was I was trying to explain that those in the diaspora, one way or the other, they are part of the problems in Nigeria. Here is a situation. There's an arrangement between the North and the South, or a Nigerian arrangement for unity to prevail, that after the North, presidency will rotate to the South. After the South, it will rotate to the North. And then where comes the problem now? That in the South, they've not been able to come up with come to a consensus belief that these are the people, or shortlist about 5 or 6 people and say, these are the people we have. Then let people come out and choose among these people. They are quarreling. This one not good, not be this one good, do this one. So they say now they are going to they are going to support the northern people. My fear is that if these people start arguing among themselves, the northerners will come in, bring in a candidate, and that candidate will win. Put it this way, here is a situation. The northerners will know their antecedent. It's hard. It's only Goodluck Jonathan's case that we see them, they were instructed to vote for Jonathan. And I guess you were trying to say that I am supporting Tinubu. If you are, you may be right one way or the other, but what I mean to say is that among all of them who are anticipating to become the president of Nigeria, who among them have the wherewithal?
Do you want me to answer that question?
Who among them?
Before I answer that question, like you said, I'm trying to make sure you to support your candidate as a duty, as a right of the citizen of Nigerian. You have a right to whatever candidate you want to support. That eats your franchise. I have nothing against you on that. But what I am saying, the way you explain the dividend of democracy, you've explained that the power now is not shifting from north to south, right?
Yeah.
Okay, now I want to tell you now, the way you explain dividend of democracy, the democracy we have now, is it for only the north and south? So it means that there is a wrong thing already that is being planted. We, as the people who actually understand what democracy means, a government of the people, by the people, and for the people, that is the structural framework of what democracy is. So why is it not based on the power? The power should not be run by two sets of groups. Because from the way it was designed before the British left, it was shared among the 3 ethnic groups in Nigeria. Yes or no? The answer is true. But the way we now see democracy, we also told the British is wrong. Because if you say everybody is represented in the Constitution, everybody is entitled for that position. You should not root it like that. Even as they rooted it like that, it is unfair. Now, if you are going to look at it, if we want to share it, it shows that some people are being marginalized and some are not. So when we are in diaspora are now saying it is not right, the system is not right, you should also queue up to us to say, how do we put this right? This is how we can heal ourselves and heal the Nigeria our society today. Because if we are putting the wrong impression of saying the dividends of democracy, and we are not actually bringing the true fact of how these dividends should be shared, it shows that we are biased. So my stand on this thing is, you can support your candidate. You were saying it yesterday that the people in diaspora, they are the problem. I don't see that. I think it is wrong. Because you shouldn't put it to them to say they should queue up on these people. Umahi is there. So the people supporting Umahi now are not wrong. So we should always put things the way it is. So now, are we in diaspora now wrong again? To say that the dividends of democracy you explain now, from the way you illustrated, it didn't actually fit in how this dividend of democracy actually exists. Do you agree with me now? You agree with me?
I'm not. I will not agree with you on this occasion. Okay. I would like to put in some point before we can agree.
Okay.
I would like to ask you, Umar is from the East.
Mm-hmm.
How many people there East will go vote for her?
Okay. Now you're saying it now. So you are trying to marginalize it to say he has nothing to write home about. Is that right?
No, I never said so.
No, but you don't know from the way you said it.
So how many people go vote for Wigbo?
You see, this is the thing. It shows that there is no the dividend of democracy. You are not actually showing it because you already telling that there's nobody for him.
You know, how many people there Igbo land will go vote for Wigbo?
That is we are still saying the same thing. It's like you are trying to say those people there has nothing to show.
We talk through.
No, but I'm trying to align what you are saying.
Is there anywhere it don't happen before?
So which means
culture and tradition, I make politics. Vote, so what are we saying here?
Okay, now this is the tribalism.
Right now, say,
why not? No, I'm just asking why not? Because listen, sir, you have just explained. Let me explain now. Let me explain. You just said nobody will vote for him because of this and the voting. Listen, sir, I understand what you are trying to say. The tribalism that has existed in our so-called society has brought division, and this is why Nigeria is not cooperative, and this is the problem. So the generation that have not sought this problem out is the reason why people in diaspora now, who are now more enlightened and see that it is unfair, that is why they're saying the system is unjust. Let us put it right. This generation now should wake up and put things right. For all to be able to coexist, we must remove that tribalism. That is the fair democracy we should have.
We've gone past that level. They've spent a lot of money trying to make unity.
Why have we gone past that level?
Wait. Let me explain. They spent a lot of money in the National Youth Service Corps, in the citizenship and leadership training courses. They try to make us one. It's not working. Both the people in diaspora and the present-day Nigerians, they just want a complete true federalism. And that true federalism is not there. Then it will be difficult. You will get this type of discrimination. That is what is happening.
Okay.
There is no two ways about that.
No. You said the truth. You said another thing, federalism. You know why I'm happy? You live in the United Kingdom. People actually, hold on, sir. By God's grace, you are a British citizen, right?
Yes, I am.
Before you became a British citizen, what if tomorrow the dividends of democracy that these people sign under the United Nations to say, wherever you may be, as far as this is called a democracy, it is for everyone. You migrated here. When you first came to this country, you were not a British, you were Nigerian.
Yeah.
Because of the system that was based on ground, it actually paved way for you to become a British. They never said, no, this guy said Nigeria, don't come here. Because they have to practice what they preach. That is why you became British. Now you have become British and it was not fair for them. It was fair for them. Now, to Nigerians themselves, where you come from, you were defining dividends of democracy. Now look at your statement saying nobody is going to vote. Who did here? You are not actually not practicing what you were given here. So what if they have thrown you out of the country and say, hey, pardon, come here. We don't want you here. What are you going to tell them? Won't you accuse them of being unfair?
Okay, I want to ask you a question. You did Britain too, you did UK. May you eat Belefu today?
I did Pluto.
Go, you eat Belefu, you say you want to become prime minister. Then
you can. You can.
You can, but you will never.
Why do you think? Okay, now I want to ask you a question. Who is Sadiq Khan? Who is Sadiq Khan? Where you live? You live in London. Who is the mayor of London? No, I'm asking. You see now.
You're asking me a question. If you won't give me chance to ask.
Now I want to ask you. The reason why I ask you who is Sadiq Khan? Who is Rishi Sunak?
This is where you find it a bit different.
It is not. You are the one finding it difficult.
Let's talk.
We are talking now.
Those two people you mentioned about
yes,
Asian origin.
Yes.
If you see the amount, the investment, the Asians, they have put here, the migrant there, they have more population, especially in London.
Epa, let me ask you another thing. Let me see. No, you say the Asian. We are trying to align on the same plane. You just said
black people go come here.
No, you wait now. You wait. No, we are not talking about. Let's not use all this vulgar language. Let's educate ourselves. Now, you brought a question. I'm trying to answer you now. I ask you, who is Rishi Sunak? Right?
You don't let me answer that.
Hey, but you were the one saying it now. You said it. You said it can never be. Then I want to prove it to you now that it can. If you can migrate to become a citizen in their country. Hold on. Rishi Sunak also came from an Asian background. Sadiq Khan, who is the mayor of London, also came from an Asian background. You are saying because of the Asian population, that is what it's going to be. When Barack Obama became president of America, they never said it was because it was from this background. Yeah, it cannot be. It is big if you actually doing your things right and the people are actually seeing your work. What you that your qualification is already settled. Don't place that as a ban or a yardstick.
I don't know whether you know Britain very well.
There's no listen.
We are talking about multi-ethnic society, and you are comparing it with ratio. I don't understand.
So no, what as the ethnic ratio? Even if it's ethnic ratio and no ethnic or this one or not. If you have the qualification, that is why I ask you, people in the Conservative Party today are now vying for Rishi Sunak to come in as the Prime Minister or Liz Truss. Why do you think they have that trust in them? It's because of the way they have aligned with themselves, with their work, and they are doing it perfectly. So you tell me now, why can this thing not come into Nigeria? Anytime
can never become Prime Minister of this country.
Okay, fine. Even if it doesn't become prime minister, but somebody is already a mayor. I don't know which position you want them to hold.
You should be expecting that young lady.
Which one?
Foreign Affairs Minister.
Liz Truss.
Yes.
Liz Truss. Yeah, wait, that is what I'm saying is anybody can come in.
Never right for such things at all.
So okay, now let's go. Let's leave this thing. We are talking about Nigeria now.
Yeah.
This same Nigeria you are saying now, are you not saying that we must be practicing all this kind of nepotism or I know you paddy because we have not yet grown to that extent which other countries we are trying to align with now, that we should remain where we are. So where is the progress?
I've told you that Nigeria needs true federalism first.
Okay.
That's number one.
Yes.
Because now they take and make parable. If your motor spoil, if not the carburetor spoil, you first search the two way make your carburetor spoil, whether not back fuel or your tank block, before you talk of repairing the carburetor.
Yeah.
For anything you want to add to Nigeria today, they must go to basic. But the people of the northern origin, they don't want such. They don't want you to break away. Why are they holding us together? The people want to live separately. This is a country where you have about how many languages? About 200 or 100 and something languages. You understand? Then you tend to bring them in different culture. Like you now, since you grew up in Nigeria, for the time you spend in Nigeria, how many Hausa friend or Fulani friend do you have? How many girlfriend or anything from a Fulani origin? How many?
Do you want me to answer you? It's not. If I just calm down, we are talking calmly now. We are educating our people. We are also letting them know. You just said something. Having friendship has to do with a desire. What you want. I cannot tell you to be my. Hang on, sir. You asked me a question. I cannot tell you to become my friend. You cannot tell me to become your friend. It is the willingness if you want to become friend with anybody.
In Sweden, they have their own language. Then almost all of them speak English.
Yeah. What is our official language?
In Nigeria.
What is our official language?
Nah, Pidgin English.
It's not in the constitution, it's not written Pidgin. Let's make things right to the people so that they know our official language.
Are you telling us to go back to basic first before we can do all this thing, or we just take it the way it is and try to live with it and grow up with it?
How are we going to live with it when something is not just? I don't understand. If you say this is the reason you want us to live with the same thing that has kept us in a kind of a cage and it's not working. People are angry. How are you going to balance it? Is whereby you make them understand, because the way you are preaching it, like you are telling us to stay where we are.
That they want true federalism.
Yes, I mean, if that's what is the best way, yes, fine. But are they giving us? No. But if they don't want to give us, then practice the true democracy. It's simple. The true democracy is what I explained to you.
What is democracy? True democracy, they cannot modify. You cannot say what works best for the white people who speak English. They have common history. We don't have.
Yes. So if the truth, and are you saying that this is a true democracy, what we are practicing, and whereby
what I'm saying to you today is that, let me explain to you. Look at
I'm hearing
the Northerners. They said they have the majority.
Yeah,
they are the majority. There's a situation. The way they marry is different from mine. We don't eat the same food. We don't speak the same language. We don't dress anywhere. Then we just cluster ourselves together to be one. And you call it Nigeria. And when it comes to election, these people are more experienced in politics than us, just to keep us under their watch so that they can rule us. And we in the South, we are disorganized. We cannot get things together. Here's a situation. What brought this topic in today is that here's a situation. We have an opportunity now again to produce the next president of Nigeria, and the Southerners are quarreling among themselves.
And we should queue up. We should queue up for one person.
I didn't say that. Then the Northerners are well organized. Here's a situation. On my own opinion, I said, Tinubu, if you are, let me say for example,
you want us to queue up in it. That's just the fact, isn't it?
Tinubu, I say for example, Tinubu is a Muslim. And at the same time,
so what has religion got to do with anything now? That is another way of.
You are asking. We are saying the same thing. I said no working.
Okay. So now, if it doesn't work,
one second, Madam Prisoma, Ije Governor, happy Sunday, what we are saying today is that all those people will support the governor, those state governor, now that they are sharing, now they are sharing, they're supposed to give more to the Edos in diaspora, and that the Edos in diaspora actually work hard, supported the governor. Then from there, we can't transpolate, can't go up. Israel can't bring her, change. After we don't discuss her, we can't change her. You can't change her to Nigeria wide. Everybody knows, me, I know they talk for Nigeria matter. Me, I know, I agree, say, the country need to have true federalism, whereby if you come from Edos State, all those plantain where we just get, all those cocoyam, we go sell them, we'll use the money, take the build hospital, build everything for ourselves where we need. We feel they contribute small money as then they contribute for United Nations, for federal government. Make Hausa, everybody just sit down there. Oh. Now I come to give me, I'm an enemy Israel Asemuta. I know, madam.
Now, what you talk yesterday? Now you agreed to say you were going to answer the question today. That was what you said yesterday, and that is why I put the question to you. But now you are trying to divert it that I am the no. We have to set the ball straight. There was a question yesterday, and you said you were going to answer it today, and that is what the question was posed to you today.
I'm answering it. You are saying no. The matter needs to be settled before we can move forward. And I said,
no, okay, sir. Now, my question is, do you want us to move forward? Do you want us to move forward?
Move forward, yes.
And okay, so how do we move forward in this case now?
To move forward in Nigeria?
Yes.
We need the president.
Mm-hmm.
Now that it's time for us to contest, to bring up another president, a candidate that will tell us, if I get there, I will ask for a national conference with the aim of having a restructuring. That is, most Nigerians don't even know what is restructuring. That will ask for true federalism.
Okay. Now, so now the candidates you are saying now that we should, because
I never mentioned any candidate.
But you just said his name. You just said his name. You just said his name. If you play it back, you're going to
say, for example,
okay,
Tinubu, where he comes from, the Yoruba people, they have OPC. They'll be clamoring for restructuring too. Themselves and the Edos. They are the two major groups. I think the Jaws are the fourth largest people in Nigeria. The Yorubas are last too. Igbos, they're not many too, but they'll be third. So if Tinubu, where he comes from, they don't already get organization there where they ask for OPC, Odua People Congress. They too have long been asking they want to go their own way. They've been asking for true federalism. If the people can muzzle it out with him and say, we will support you, but just trick these northerners to get there. When you get there, call for a national conference, and then we ask for a true federalism there. Because the northerners do not want anything like that.
So what if these people now, you said that they are trying to get the true federalism. What if these people, some of them, because you are saying it because you're looking at it from your own perspective,
yeah,
but from the polls,
we learn from history.
Yes, I understand. I understand what you're saying. From the polls that you when you see the polls, even from diaspora, reading the polls, it doesn't show like that. These people are not just vying. This is the poll.
Mama, they read newspaper. Which poll be that?
That's what I'm saying. You have not yet seen the poll because the way you said it is like these people actually want to have a true federalism. They want to have a true federalism. But most of them are not sure that this person you're talking about actually going to give them what they want. So you don't think that they are going to queue for it.
If they keep saying that now, it will not even win.
So this is what I'm saying. The true federalism, the democracy
he will keep, if like him, the way I predict him, once he get there, the people said true federalism, and that's it.
Once he get there, you think he's going to give them the true federalism they want?
70%.
70%. So
it doesn't have the power to give it. 70%.
I want to give you an example
of the conference.
And I want to give, when the NSAS protest happened, there were lots of people who died, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now there's no compensation, right? And it happened in his state where he also managed, right? No compensation. Yes or no?
Where he is the governor of the state.
He was the governor. Now,
when NSAS happened.
Yes, the NSAS protest.
Who was the governor? Abisanwo-Olu?
No, I said it happens in the state where he was before the governor.
Yeah.
Now, no compensation, right? Now you're not coming now because you are vying for position. 50 million was allocated to people in Zamfara for what happened to them. Now, where is the equilibrium here? Because you are vying for position, because you know that that place you want to invest on, they have the majority to give you the mandate. So now, do you not think that these people you said they are going to kill because they want true federalism are going to believe what he's saying? Yes or no, sir?
That is if the people, it's up to the people. You want true democracy, true
No,
vote.
I see anything that the people want. I am not Nigerian. I am just a Nigerian.
Yeah, if the people say yes, yes. If the people say no, no. If the people then say they're not going to trust him, what else can you do? What can you do?
Yeah, that's also what I was saying, the dividends of democracy, because we cannot speak for all of them. Because the way you said it yesterday, but you didn't know that your mic was not off, saying that we, the people in diaspora, we are the problem. We are just trying to set a standard straight based on what is on ground.
I didn't mimic words. For your information, I repeat again and again. Some people in diaspora are part of the problems.
How are they part of the problem if they're actually wanting a solution?
People in Nigeria, especially, let me mention Edo as an example. The people in Edo State do not even know they are suffering. They don't even partake or to talk to the governor to do certain things. It is we who are not receiving the impact or receiving the suffering in Edo State that are talking. So are you not part of the problem by so doing? These people, they keep quiet. A lot of them go school there. There's one Henry phoning from Nigeria shouting all the time. He lives in Nigeria. There are many Henry in Nigeria. They are not talking. These people, they enjoy. You tell them say that they do party, then go wedding, then go funeral, then go enjoy. Then you not go see that party go, you suffer, you send money, go meet them. Then you see they make noise. Well, you see they say that's what it's supposed to be. And the man in the hems of affair doesn't care.
Well, that is the thing. But the fact is,
the other day when he said he wants to speak to people in diaspora, how many people in diaspora, assuming 30% of Edo population, let me put it at the highest.
Yeah.
Then he was able to talk to them. How many times he don't come and talk to the people in Edo? We in the government. You know the government, I swear allegiance to the British Empire. Same with you, I suspect.
So, because you swear, because the democracy they are operating here actually favors you.
Forget about democracy.
That is the thing. Because if it doesn't favor you, will you swear?
The body justice you are talking about now, 50% of his private school, people who went to private school, privileged school, are in his cabinet.
Yeah, see, we understand that. That is what we are saying now. The people now are not telling him, don't worry about it, you are going to be out. You know, because they don't take nonsense. So if Nigeria...
If he gets sense, he's not supposed to wait, make them push him out. He's supposed to just resign.
Since you pledge allegiance now, like you said, you pledge allegiance to these people. So why are you now accusing those people who are wanting to have a better place for themselves in Nigeria and their families are worried to now say, no, we need to educate our family back home to change their way of thinking? So why are they not problem? If you pledge allegiance, you shouldn't be a consign anymore.
Well, see the way that they take doing. If you
I don't know.
Well, let me talk now. People in diaspora, if they truly say they pity the people back or they want things change, they should go home. This is an election period now. Go and fight for position.
They're already doing their homework. So you cannot say you said you don't pledge allegiance to them, you pledge allegiance to the British one.
Behave like Emmanuel Agbogun and start the street. Not cheap telephone when it's free. When do
you think when during the election they participated? It shows that they are true citizens. They love their country. They want them to move forward. So you pledge allegiance to the British. So it's true.
That election was a lockdown period. They had time. They have nothing doing. That time, you know how many people bumped?
There was nothing like lockdown period. That was not the lockdown. It was not. It was not a lockdown period.
It was lockdown period. We're free. So here is a doom. Here is a fiakun.
So my question is, I know my question is, my question is, since you have pledged allegiance to the British, to say you want to live their own, you enjoy their democracy, is good. It's your right. You are British.
Yeah.
So Nigeria, people who are not British, who are not Spanish, who are not French, who are not Swiss, who are not Germans, who are not Italians, who are also Nigerians living abroad as residents, they are concerned about their own country. And that is why they come in to say they want to know, to get facts, so that they can use it to educate their people and said, we must move forward. They have learned a lot why they are in different countries of the world. Since you have not pledged allegiance, don't accuse them. Then face the British ones.
My brother, like you
it's true.
Like you were the talk, so you say people were, if those people, for me to believe you, these people, this is the time to send to elect a new president now.
That is what they are doing.
They should go home now.
It doesn't mean that they should go home. They can sit down here and enlighten their people back home. That is why there's a communication. No, there's nothing like that. You know, when we were growing up, there was nothing like this fast communication we are having now, whereby me and you can be talking right now. I'm in Pluto, you are in England. So I can be talking to you, can be talking to me. At that time, it was a telephone whereby you have to go and call somebody maybe in a Kewan road to come and receive call in Uselu. Before he get there, the person who is ringing from abroad, his card is finished. But this time, they can easily talk to their brothers and sisters while they are seeing them.
I know what you are saying.
So things are moving fast.
Let me explain to you. Let me answer that. You know Lucky Maswen?
Of course.
When Lucky Maswen was in America, he left, he was running security firm in America. Then he left US to Nigeria. When he got to Nigeria, he started buying chairs. He started writing petition against, I think, Ogbemudia or Ali, started writing petition. Then they called him, say, well, don't make position now, petition. They give him a position. You understand? Then when Babangida was there, Wole Soyinka was always disturbing him. So he created the road safety corps, and said, you, Wole Soyinka, you pilot, you lay the foundation for this. You understand? So what I mean to say, Tai Solari, when they were out there, all these things were when there were no social media. Now he talk so. Tai Solari not get social media. It did Nigeria, they fight for the common man. So what are you saying? They don't have means of this, they don't have means of that.
No, let me tell you this one.
Yeah.
When the election, that is why social media has not erupted. Now it has not skyrocketed, because they have seen the importance of having a social media. Something, understand, let me tell you.
Yeah.
When social media was not in existence, a lot of people, their rights were taken from them. A lot, especially now that there's a social media whereby they can easily communicate with the outside world. If their right is being taken from them, you saw what happened on the social media when the policeman was actually hitting a driver for no reason, and he picked up the phone and they were recording him. So it make the authority now know that something bad was happening. Do you not know that this social media has enlightened a lot of people to say this is how you must do things? And you cannot tell them now that they should not go home. They don't need to go home. They can sit down where they are and change what the status quo. That is what is happening. Because if the social media was not right, you will not be here. You yourself will not be here. I'm very sure that you pledge allegiance to the British government now. You shouldn't be here now debating Nigeria own. You should just be debating the British one.
I swear an oath.
So also the Nigerians also swear an oath to say, let him defend this country. They are defending it with ideology, and they are trying to put it straight to the people back home and say, this is how it's supposed to be. We are moving from the old age to the new millennium. So it will not stop. So the movement has started. That is why you are having it. If it's not all the year, if the social media was bad, will you be here? Yes or no, sir?
If social media was
if it was bad, or if it's not having an influence, will you be here?
I've been here before the advent of social media.
No, no, but you have been here. When you came out, you are using the social media. That's what I'm saying now. The social media itself. Is it not what you are using now?
When Obaseki came in first time election.
You use social media to campaign.
No social media.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
The type of social media was discussed at the Vanguard.
Okay. So how many people were reading the Vanguard at that time?
A lot of people were reading.
Not a lot of people, because let me tell you, sir, you cannot use a newspaper to compare the social media at now. Because just as you are talking, there are people who are actually listening to you. They are not reading. They are not going to the newspaper vendor to hear what you say. They are listening to you live and direct. And this is what I'm trying to say. The thing is, it is changing ground. You agree with me that it's already changing ground. That is why I said just now, just as you pledge allegiance, you should be talking about the British one, so that the Nigerians who want the change, so that they go forward and say, my people, don't do it like this again. Don't carry this one. Go and do it like this. That's it.
You seem to be missing things here.
How?
I have a dual citizenship.
But I understand. I do understand. But you were saying that you pledge.
Because of the condition I find myself, I'm making good use of two countries, Nigeria and Great Britain.
Okay.
And early this year, I have a contract in Sweden, which I'm going to be doing, and I'll be living in Sweden. Who knows if I will take citizenship again there? But I don't think I will do that.
It's okay. We pray that God will grant you. Au revoir, sir.
So, Nigeria, what I'm doing here today on social media, I'm helping, being a dual citizen.
Yeah,
I'm helping to shape it. If everything works out.
Now you are talking to my own this thing now.
I'm trying. I have tried in the past. It can't all these things. Nigeria for don't kaput. Now we bring second-hand engine. We don't do many
they talk now. Tokumbo has been coming even before you brought second-hand engine. They have been importing cars into Nigeria.
The feedback now they can't bring second-hand engine.
No, you agree with that? Before you started your engine, people have been bringing the cars to Nigeria.
Which cars? We were having.
But if I just agree on that, you are not the first person that started it in Nigeria now. Are you the first person to start bringing second-hand engine or bringing second-hand cars?
I swear to God, I'm one of the 10th.
You said you are one of the 10th, so which means you are not the first.
I cannot say I'm the first. I'm one of the 10th because the country is big. I'm one of the 10th. The reason is that we were having assembly plants to assemble cars in Nigeria. We don't buy second-hand engine. We don't buy second-hand cars.
Okay, but you just answered the question. You said you are not the first person. You are one of the 10th. So which means there were 10 people above you.
One of the 5. I may be right.
Okay, there are still 5 above you.
You don't say I'm above. I'm one of them. If I say I'm the first, people will say no. But to me, from my mind, if they were to conduct research, I said it in presence of Obasanjo when I introduced myself at the High Commission. He asked everybody to clap.
Okay.
For me. And
so don't you think, sir? Okay, now that you have seen Obasanjo, don't you think, sir, there are other Nigerians who are more intelligent than you and I? They might be sitting watching. I'm just saying that they should be giving that dividend to CC Obasanjo to put in their own and said, this formation you have been playing has been wrong. Can't we play it like this? Yes or no?
If somebody who is intelligent than me and you cannot come out and put himself forward,
he doesn't need to come out. He can come in and just see Obasanjo privately. That's none of our business.
For us, no,
but that's what I'm saying. What if he sees Obasanjo in wherever he or she lives and says, "Sir, this is how I see it"? Don't you think they are even trying to put in their own as well?
That one not possible.
How is is it not possible?
No,
I
when you
don't
just sit down for advocacy, I can't be president of Nigeria.
Why is it not possible?
It's not
Like, so
possible.
it's just made for certain people alone to go and be seeing these people, and they will just be recycling it, and we will just keep quiet. Now, that's what it is now.
See, I've explained to you that is not possible. If anywhere in the world, they will not call you. You ask for it.
Yeah, sorry.
You ask for it. You.
But the thing is, it's very funny. But the thing we have to understand now, Nigerians themselves, they can express themselves. They can do anything they want to do. It is their right. It is not for us to start telling them.
You are not given chance. Just go to the comment section. And one Papa Adua said, he know about dirty, in a cleaner. He want to do recycling of waste, make them make a commissioner for that.
Very good. God bless Papa Odua, which is something that is good, because if you go to Lagos, with that thing, you can even produce electricity. We want Nigerians to come out, just as it's coming out through social media.
No chance. Yeah, chance, no chance. Somebody's on the line. Go ahead.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello, my brother.
Hello, my brother.
What?
It's a topic
Oh.
Because they don't say that woman need them post. A post in one of the diaspora again. In a way is good, in a way it's not good. I call you
era
because again, I must have in Nigeria, must have you service in Nigeria. Then that is one. Then two, on my so Manisa you service in Nigeria, so only diaspora the matter. Diaspora no
diaspora I call you era and one when era no young APC.
So you know come on, although you any typhoon you know but don't because then here where that is the other negative part of it of that day. The other positive part of that game is one. Advantage of money so we are to what commissioner even no man because I begin asking us for what we are use the idea near yes to what if no swing no say na cabo fight no basically but we no use them no do but every me because Obaseki may work about even Agiti Obaseki. So now
I'm not that I even ever give by you when you go Godfather pa. Yes, sir. Godfather. Your to boy appointed my local government. What do you think?
Godfather you working to be because no say no Godfather you give me your Godfather one. Two, compensation or we you man get compensation or so now Obaseki if you look where now you way by a million all the $5,000 in a one where all the so now only then
if I don't have a fact, boy, we're no sharing of money.
No, we no sharing, but even if it's $1,000, a sharing money or now then two or women that part of one of them with 20 bags of rice in them buying it.
I think you see Mama Pano Kagbe.
Now where you know your platform where campaign, you know your platform where fighting.
In my campaign now.
message Instagram. When we la woman, you know, man, or my maybe la woman, my answer,
Maloma mwe kwizo pani monga do mwe Milan we.
Almost so any because make me like back team or pass the one. Or pass the guy is arguing me. Or pass the man and your brother
Ana do mwelo.
So I don't want because it's starting to couple fight.
Okparo ni beti e yo baseki. Iye government. Ma sure ni me mi dokpa.
Our team or pass the guy what team I want me for it. Or pass the guy what team because of pass him on the apartment and not no woman.
Oh.
But they tell me that power movement. Oh, but you may have seen Nigeria. Give me a work member passing the way I feel that way. Governor House in Saturday. Oh, maybe almost
Wahonia.
So they don't know what. Then the regional is the quick one. You don't have a clinic. No pass again, no man, no money pushing again. The one money that they have seen a cowa. They have seen money, my dear, open a cowa. They have seen a cowa, not seen a cowa. When you do experience, you
understand them and not say enough choose a topic enough. Wow, understand the kakabo. Go on.
Why is being so dirty? Why is dirty? What am I? You guys are Nigerian bar. If not, come on, every day. But what is your work? Why? What is that? What is going on? So, what is going on? What is going on? So, in that manner, where leaders, okay, if you don't reply, man, when you reply, I mean, where when you imagine change any money from where office, my area was not with one, not with one. Then the man, now you get one, so that is only correct. So, even in me, what you issue with that women, and make it move back security ground. It will not waste management commissioner. You put me over what anybody managing waste management commissioner. On a me, do you? I want to do cabo clean cabo.
Evan Igoji, government Igbenai Munani. Igo Miro.
So you have your influence, you have your truck 10 and
where you are can one me go or you go Miro.
But you help us again, my friend, if you did because you don't see you have
I'll sign on me. Or we will equipment. He our my position by no where can I run a vine? I will not about cool. Then where me commissioner about me a way vania.
Commissioner of waste management, commissioner of waste management, all created commissioner of happiness. All my created. So the governor not created commissioner of enjoyment or already enjoyment.
Okay, Keva more contracting where area now where akbole where clean keke the commissioner de nous
because you don't see
una work ball then maybe I rather to compete then only be aware only where do our man are setting a beat now we now compete with.
But okay, we don't want you try. We don't want you.
Waste. Who believe in my waste? Waste. It's not good, my nanny. Eboka be pineapple are no block ukbo. My waste bobinya. My waste.
So you know,
no talk about a contract in Amuno where believe where all second where me we bu.
Yes, me will make my Instagram. If you can reply more pa. A guy they may your river or a part of the future river, but the market is me will you what I can first don't wait it to week. Nyaka ye give varine with varamuku. The window ya you can have it on my auto by Mukuni. But you change the way Mukuni of your memory ayekwa. Nyaki give varin because they took if we men or remote me where Baba TV Baba. What I mean, why is it everywhere just so rough? Everywhere rough in Nigeria in Benin is so rough. So the thing is that you make campaign on Basiki where Basiki no use to go America. That they always use it bring no ya cleaners when I manage the 2 months
Your time Igor River, where some baby like Igor River.
Okay.
Igor River. Where we have the equipment in we have the equipment in here. Omanu we ya mukwe na process ku no wa sama sa quick bebo why. Oh my son every telephone we boy why so wow come well listen we have equipment in the building na ya mukwe any ya tipa muni na nakara gbe awupo. Oh, I waiting a mamunu bender beauty. I mean a Guinness here. Why me from company she? Very wa.
Okay.
I mean, Muna.
Give me a sign of memorandum.
Ugwale moyu. China here do or where mu uni China or where mu uni Portugal. So you know where mu uni men will be do na ya the Warieba waseba when I am a governor here Tamawena. Moto no muse.
Yeah, moto no muse. If I moto no muse, moto no better one.
Was a junction was a gate. A gate na wa fi bola ni. A gate in one SSS, one police who were have an appointment or who would the governor any letter where or where the who are where so you bowari in here. And I mean then yeah well letter pass. Yeah, say by where is office in here, where is office in here, only would get one now. Why is office in here, Jenny? So have a secretary, have a nickel river, once the governor. Eh? Where your paper? I don't know where in London I come from. You understand? Ube were museum bo. Yeah, I think why I go. I will let him come in. I tell me corruption, but we are doing go on here. I don't know Mukuwa. We are where we were to make governor. We are coming that yourself who have a zero by. Yeah, no, we're waiting governor. Yeah. Hello, go ahead. What of time, Mr. Nagy said? Okay. Okay, how do you know?
He has a beautiful
plan.
I want to link him to the governor one-on-one.
Where's the Kakabo?
What he was trying to tell you, what my understanding is.
You will understand the you understand the
my understanding, that is a gold mine.
Kakabo. If I said now we have any goji.
It's a gold mine. Go on. Now, not about where a truck named Mude, that truck will load and offload by himself.
Yeah.
It's just an individual. But the governor had a boy your AK. All right, 100. But as an individual, we are vary or 10. I can encourage you.
Yeah, it's time I we could river. It's time I were in Ivani go you, but again, I said, I'm Musa by Sanakama. Go on.
As an individual.
Yeah.
They will frustrate him. But the government will need to pass it into law where all houses in Benin will mandatory. Just 1,000, very friendly amount. Every house in the Edo state, 1,000 monthly must pay for waste management treatment. Because he go in here, they diesel. A driver no can feel the truck, have a pay a salary. But if he's coming with the package, his total package, a truck in Omwiku is one. Then two, he has to come with a company from abroad to come and set up a waste recycling plant. I mean, couldn't have the only from all the markets, all the streets. I don't say machine do law or do grant or separate to pay, or separate a maton, or separate care, or separate copper. So those end products will be used. Ayawe manure, fertilizer, ayawe fertilizer. You might understand. So it's a win-win for everybody. When Obaseki was coming for the first time, I was one of his biggest supporters. I was thinking the way it was rated, a big idea now you can feel idea. On 5 going to 6 years and plan. I agree PDP. I agree APC. Even though am I, one win already off the street like you didn't go dark body. When the local government you the other states, governor when our mates are buying brand new airline, running airline acquire air. Am I only bend do line? What am I trying to say? It's not the time to quarrel or lament. Moving forward, my own Edoma. These are the kind of people who need the state now. If this man goes
the number when
if this man goes, I can say to First Bank, the regional head of First Bank, all going on. They can support him. They will provide all the finance. We need 500, 1,000 of those trucks. We have 3 central high. All the markets.
Atame agro ni again not takba. This again not takba. A waste river. Mujao might finish because Emnana Natana Meka trying to a project in ya. You understand? Mami Sana Nene soccer way. Ebani a waste ye. A waste in a waste. It does man, it does mean a pineapple over there. We have any ya. We might make waste. We are poor. They can waste in it. They can waste in it. Damn if you answer Waro, if you answer Roy.
Find out. So there is no waste. You are turning waste to waste. That is the way to go. So
you go to bank, my man no wakata, we go to bank, you go to waste. You go here a waste.
You think Dangote will go to his account and go and withdraw his billion to invest? No, he's taking loan. You go Waro. You have to convince the people to hand the loan where you look at your blueprint, look at your plan. If you convince them here, so we need that in Edos states. You may not understand.
You understand them in
different local government chairman. So he has a good idea. Because for him to measure that truck, it sounds to me like he knows what he's saying. He might know the company that is manufacturing the truck. So as an individual, maybe offer a VA or offer here. But if they can bring in 100, 500 of it. They will make their money back. The state is big enough. There's waste everywhere. Go to all the markets.
Where's the Kaka? But yeah, the number when where's it? Where's it?
I want to link him to Saudi the deputy governor, the governor director.
Yeah, the number again.
Convince them. Then they convince all the way proposal, all the way
the plan.
They convince. They will take it. I don't know the man. I don't care. I don't even want to know him. I want to help him to excel. Anything that is positive, that's why I call him.
Where's it? Yeah, I will give him your number. I'm not sure. Show you how you wear your show. We click. My people, I think now they here now. You see, this is not the thing where we make us come out today say, those in diaspora deserve more appointment in government, Obaseki government. They need that. You see, our brother with the diaspora talk now. He said, make them give them waste management. In go feed one. All those now the kind of things where we want. All those now the type of thing where we want. When I say they need appointment, they need hands, they need to be part of it. Not the one where governor come and go just talk am for speech. We need diaspora people. We need them to come and help. Whether na lie you, they want Mona bring money, Mona come build house, so that thing will collect money. The thing where they want, now that kind thing with that our brother talk just now. That our brother, they talk am, but like me, I not talk say Mr. Know It All now be. Me they look and say, we not get waste. We not dey drink bottled water like he cited bottled water. We not dey buy plenty cars where we dey throw away, where go see waste. We not dey eat most of our butter from plastic or sardine or a lot. We not get am. I try am. The only one where I can't zero in, I be the shit, where we dey shit. If I feel they drain the shit from soccer way, I feel use am till they do electricity. Because I don't talk am for most of my videos, say, the Igbo man will buy my business for button, Wiro. We can't dey export engines, they go home, go Niger. Later, they come settle and say, since na farmer, I get farm, about 2,000 cow. The shit where they come out from the cow, the fit take and turn to light. Now me too come put ear down, they listen, I can't they watch, I can't they see, and they do am. Then they can connect us to national grid. This now from UK now they talk, so I can't say and say true. Then the feed take shit turn to electricity, take and turn to fertilizer, the waste. Cow, no say now one place, then they put them, then they feed them well. When the shit will carry bulldozer come out that shovel with the color shovel, go pack the shit, go load am for trailer, for tipper. You get where with the tipper and put. Quarry way dey beneath, not reach the way with the pack shit put. So every time we dey feed them for the biodigestive, the turner, the processor, we come turn to electricity. If you see me then when we dey learn, I not even put, sometimes I not go put glove for hand, I take hand the pack melu sheet because na money. But talking man, see from one house to another, before you pull am, before you can reach some of them, don't turn to sand. Some soccer we go come turn to black sand. But like that old toilet where they see worms, see and everything, we correct machine cuckoo, gully soccer, could just put them in, go suck them out. Boom, the whole place go dey smell. We first see Musa for Benin, nice soil men. A lot of people they talk to me so like Honorable Samedi, they never see Musa, they never know what to be a nice soil man. Go come they talk to me. Me we don't take for politics. So as you see now, this type of ideas don't they come out. All this now the thing now we want appointment. And I take on me. It could be appointment, could be anything. Make people in. Our good comrade talk say make I accept and just now. Don't accept and you not come again. Not come talk again. Where's your back? Well, I go to here now. I mean, I need to attend the day. I so carry APC support is there. Yamu. But where you hear you they talk lie. Go ahead, my brother.
Moving forward,
He get your opinion now. So if he talk waiting one talk, he go talk. He has his opinion. So you cannot blame him on his own opinion.
My brother, happy Sunday.
Excuse me. Go ahead.
Happy Sunday, my brother. Israel.
Don't more at all. Don't more,
This is a good comrade.
I can hear you, sir. Welcome, sir.
Our Kagbe is our Kagbe. Thank God we met here.
Okagbe is my father. He knows whom I am. Okagbe is my father.
Okay. The same Okagbe will tell you about me too. Anyway, Gaka is on here. Now, if I even wait about now, now I may hear him. Election phone. I don't want to be hearing APC or PDP in anybody's mouth. When they do Gaya man, is the way forward.
Yes.
Gakobo Kube as one family.
Yes.
The governor now winner. I want it. It can not lack. Have it call attention to that place. Moving forward, we should provide solution. Suggest how we can move forward, how we can attain greatness. So I don't want to hear APC or PDP. The governor of the entire state, not governor of PDP. So unity.
How can you preach moving forward now? Because we have no other
like
state.
this topic now, unity, no. Like this topic,
Yes, now. So no, I mean our choice of words when we are making our contribution matters a lot. Because there's some things we'll say now. Emma do agree your comment yo. I don't want to body be but come on, body me. Your body your advice. Then the person will not realize his mistake. Cause why forgiveness. That's the way to go. I will not insult back. But insulting somebody to pass your message does not make sense to me. I will rather come with a more intelligent contribution, you know, a more superior argument than insulting back. So the way to go is how do we attain greatness? How do we bring suggestions that will make this governor do better? Because our governor, we have no other states.
Let me come in here. I will agree with you, sir, on that, based on what you have just said. Like anybody who wants to say, they want to say, is their own opinion. It doesn't mean that you have to concur to whatever they want to say. They have made their opinion. So we should, and also, if we want to communicate with people, let's be using English. There are some people who are not Edo people who are also here. So we must talk as Edo people and we must use a universal language so that they can also understand.
That's true. That's true. Now, PGI they use now the two concern Edo. Now they deal with me not did the whole Nigeria. A lot of people, my research proved that a lot of people, they are not too happy using big English. Even we where they talk and some big English where go put, some people not go understand. So it's better to use pidgin. Okagba, are you there? I mean, Okagele, are you there? Are you listening?
But a pidgin will log him. They prefer that correct English or believe.
But the thing is, I think from what my co-panelist said, it's good for us to do things right now. And the thing I told you before, for us to move in, social media has enlightened a lot of people. That is when you say, when I told you it's going to move fast, whether the devil like it or not, it's going to be moving. And this is the perfect way for people to communicate. At that time, it was gradual. People were using cassette to communicate with their people abroad. Then they shifted to telephone. From telephone, now you now have social media. Before you know it, you might even be shaking somebody in Edo State while you are sitting there in your parlor where you are.
That would be witchcraft.
No, it cannot be witchcraft. That's to tell you that.
Can I give you a handshake in Canada? That would be more superior to witchcraft. I would like that day to come.
You know, this thing is getting to that extent that it's going to change, because if you look at it, if you look at when you were growing up, compared to these days, where you have your children being born somewhere else, and the level of the way they communicate with you is different. And you are going to be wondering, like, when I was growing up, I never had this thing. That shows that the world is not going to
be 1 second. Let's answer this call so
all
that
right.
we can discuss it. Hello, go ahead. Hello, go ahead. Hello.
Hello. Please let me just pause this one.
Yeah, go ahead. Can you put down? Can you lower your set? I can hear you, but lower the device you are using to watch us so that we can hear you loud and clear.
Okay. I'm calling from UK, Glasgow.
Thank you. I live in Glasgow before. Go ahead.
Yeah. What I see, I think yesterday when I was watching Niger Wash, the panelists that are with you there, there was one important thing that I take from there for us to unite, especially at those days. I'm not talking about Nigeria, because corruption in Nigeria today is like celebrating Christmas. Yeah. So how do we do with it? How do we deal with it? In my own opinion, or my own idea, is power. What do I mean by power? Let's
electricity is one. I know that people do not believe in God or Bible or whatever, but God has said, let there be light. You are no more than God, you know. So after that, then we have our database. Like that brother that called that he can bring a van or whatever for the refuge, for the house. How do they discipline people, especially we in abroad? The way that they discipline people here is the data. You understand?
Yeah.
Governor or the authority might say law compulsory all the house will be paying 1,000 or 2,000 for their
rubbish to
bin and all that. But at the end, majority of them will not still pay that money.
Yeah.
You understand? Because that database is not there. Over here, generally in abroad, Western world, if you don't pay your monthly bill, like a waste bin, water bill, and all that, they don't have to come to your house. What they have to do is just to write a letter. How do they get that idea how did they get to you with that letter? It's because of your data, you know. And in all this, with technology, we can make our state better. It's not about money. I see yesterday that without money in Nigeria, we cannot play politics and all that. But now that we have technology is produced for us to use. With the help of technology, we can dissolve many things. You know, 60 or 70% of it in that Nigeria to reduce corruption. Yeah. No country that have no corruption, even in this Western world. But when they catch you, you have to fight the penalty. You know, let me give you an example. For example, I'm here now. If they cut my light, if I want to go and pay, I don't know. I will just pay the account. The person that is going to access it, I don't know it. The person that is going to cut my light, I don't know. You understand? So all of them work hand to hand. With the power of electricity, we can get to a point of which we can discipline ourselves. Both those politicians, the thieves, and all that. Everybody can say one mind. That is what I have for now. Thank you, my brothers and sisters, the panelists, and everybody.
God bless you, my brother. God bless you. That was a nice contribution.
Do you want me to respond to him, or you will respond?
You're Kagbe now. You respond first. We are behind you.
No, like I said.
We can respond.
Well, say Kakabo, like I said, for this country to be what it is now, what it is today, if you go to London Dungeon, a lot of them, there were this type of execution. They were killing people until they get things right. In Nigeria, we were killing the armed robbers alone, execution. It took years for these people to come to where they are today. Even witches and wizards, they were killing them. It was just yesterday, I heard in the news that the witches, which they killed then, they should be given amnesty and apologize to the people, the family of the people which they killed. They were witches, our own, we just growing up. We got many universities to teach people. We have to move from one step to the other. I always say this to people, that before you repair anything that's spoiling your motor, you first go to the fundamental. Just like what Israel was saying, that we need to change things. We need to change it. I agree with him, but we cannot change at this point in time. We have to start from somewhere, build it from stages, then we get to that place.
If I disagree on that, I disagree on that, because there's no time. When you say we have to go to we have to go back to the fundamental structure. Which one? Because you have to give example, for example, now on how we build the unity. We're talking about unity now. Now you're telling us to go back to the fundamental. What kind of fundamental are you going to put so that we know That so that when we go in there, we say, hey, a part of truth or say this thing. Where? Give us the fundamental where we need to go and
Okay,
back to.
1 minute, I'll give response to that. When Tunde Idiagbon was deputy to Buhari, Idiagbon came up with war against indiscipline. If you traffic drugs because it was damaging the image of Nigeria, Idiagbon brought some people out and executed them just to show them that, just to deter them that I'm not joking, I mean what I'm saying. The Mojuku, they all misbehaved, put them inside prison. So that now, one way or the other for the matter, during that period, Nigeria can't queue for post office. They can't behave. Some of them, a lot of them maintain. A lot of them will thief money, some go put them inside toilet, bury them. Some not even know where they put them inside forest. This now how the country was changing until Babangida came and wiped all of them away. Then corruption started again. Corruption, now one thing, it enter our blood for Nigeria. Everybody wants something. There was a time, even now, people go sit exams for school set exams for people. That's a big corruption. Children will experience such a thing. Rich men children, people go to do exams for them. What do you expect that children to be? For you to come to overseas, you obtain a passport, take a visa, and get ticket to come. Some go to pass inside water. What will be that? That's not corruption. That one the thing will go hard. The other way we don't take do one. Either they pack all the people, they pack them come overseas because armed robbers, killers, kidnappers, then they this UK, then they Europe, then they America. They're not the mete, they're not they follow the law, they're not they go the right if you're light, then take out, they're not go pay, they're not pay, not go get light, and people go to work as that man from Scotland talk just now. Then the other way, now talk, revolution, complete one, just they wipe them. A lot of offenses will merit execution, public execution, things will change. That's not the way me get to.
Well, that is your way of doing it. But you said Idiagbon war against discipline and corruption. I heard about it. But if you look at it now, during the time of Idiagbon, that was a military regime, is it not? If I'm not, am I right or wrong, sir?
You are right.
You are right.
Okay,
You are right.
That is a military regime. So, this is a democratic society right now. For us to have unity, if we want to use that standard, is by making sure that all the institutions are being structured. How do you structure it? If you look at the way our democracy is built, it is not built in a way that will make equality stronger. It doesn't work. We were already saying something that did not. But our democracy did not give rise to this North and South. There was already a laid down structure which they were not following. Now it changes to just two ethnic group ruling. This, that. So the rest person are not saying it is not nice. And if you also look at our justice system, it's wrong. If the justice system is done well, all these things, anybody will commit crime, you need to go through the process. If there's the independence of the judiciary, you say all these things go there very well. Then all these things go fall on if there's going to be infrastructure, because if there is a perfect institution, anything that you put in the society, nobody go touch them. Now the system go on the rule. That is the only way we can heal it. Because you bring in Idiagbon's regime is a different system to what we have now. If you are bringing it, the ECOWAS will jump in. That is what is happening in Mali now. They will jump in and say, no, don't bring in any military. They want a civilian. If you say no, don't want it, they start sanctioning you. So we are ready. We've gone past that stage now. In a way, we need to make sure that we have a strong institution. And how do you bring in this strong institution? I've always said, you cannot bring it into this party government that they are practicing in Nigeria, where you have these two parties dominating the affairs of all Nigerians. It doesn't work. We need to sit down to have a dialogue with everybody that is represented in that Nigeria. That is what the military junta is pushing in Guinea. Because Mohammed Doumbia told the United ECOWAS he will never leave power until they rewrite the constitution, whereby every Guineans, whether you are Fula or you are this or you are that, you are included, so that it will be unified and he will not hand over power. So by tomorrow, not he will give it to somebody else. Then you take us back to where we come from. This is the thing that is happening, and it's already affecting us now. We are still saying we are going to unite it. How are we going to unite it when you don't have this foundation be set out in this 21st century? So it's not going to work. So the only way it will work, if they are preaching true democracy, the true democracy must work in line with everybody. If they are practicing true federalism, it must work in line, because if you cannot sideline one person and say, hey, let's all join. And you know this thing, I've ever said it in one of our program one time. The education system, look at it. If you want to go into the university in the north, you have a low cutoff mark. But in the south, it's a different ball game. And you said we are on the same constitution. And you said we are practicing the true democracy. And it's not. So how are you going to make other people feel? Are you going to, now you said nobody is going to vote for the Igbos. How would they, do you think if someone, an Igbo here, then will say, hey, you see them now, they want to, it will cause another thing. Why can't we just say, if anybody, regardless of your race, regardless of your tribe, regardless of your religion, as far as you are in this Nigeria, with this constitution we are going to write, you can vie for that position. Why is it mean that the kingmaker or the king player will be from the north? So you are trying to push the power to say you are the commander-in-chief. So everybody now is not subject under this person. But in that constitution we have, everybody is under the law. So I don't know. That is my own way, the way I see this thing. It is not going to work unless this thing is removed. And how do you remove it? We are not going to fight about it. The right people should vote the ones they want. It's not the person who will come now, I'll go and give money to these people because I know the power is coming from these things are all way you are trying to bring more and more hatred into the system. My own stand is to make sure the right people are being put in there. And how do you put the right people there?
Thank you very much, Israel. Let our brother go comrade.
Okay.
We are running short of time now.
Domo.
Wow.
My brother, may God bless you, Mr. Israel. Let me correct one or two things before I make my contribution. It's just a little correction. The way Nigeria is structured, if you conduct elections 500 million times, the North will keep producing the president forever and ever. That is the way it is structured right now. Why am I saying this? We have a wrong population census figure. That is why if you look at the National Assembly now, the House of Representatives and the Senate now, let's use that as a case study. The number of Northerners in those two houses, put all the Southwest, all the East and the South together, it's never up to half of them. So if we are to vote on anything now, the North will keep having upper hand. So this is one of my cry and my pain when our brother, Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, was the president of this country. Because census figure, constitutionally, is supposed to be conducted every 10 years. It fell under his administration. And he's a South man, a lecturer, a graduate in the university. So I was thinking that was the first time we're having a graduate as a president, that was going to do something differently. Rather, it was empowering some few individuals, Topolo and Asare Dikibo. And those ones now made billions and were investing in Benin Republic, building universities outside their Niger Delta region. They don't have one pure water company in their own locality, but they went to create employment by building universities in Benin Republic. That's a failure of them. So now, if we want to get it right, we must conduct an accurate census figure so we can know our numbers. Then our database is very important. No government can plan without database. You understand? Like in the United Kingdom now, nobody's entered the United Kingdom without the government not knowing about it. Or nobody lives without they not know. They must know. They have a database of everybody. With your biometrics, your fingerprint and everything. When you commit crime, in split seconds, they know where you are. So if we have to attain greatness, these are the area we have to look on. Then let me go back to my contribution now. One, for we to attain greatness, we need to go back to the family units. That is the family, father, mother, and children, extended family, and that, and all that. When we're growing up, when a kid does anything wrong, it is the duty and function of all the elders in that community to correct, discipline that child. But these days, nobody cares. You dare not touch another man's child. We have even seen on social media where celebrities in Lagos, their kids will be corrected in school. Their parents, because they are celebrities, they will go and lock down the school and fight. That is the failure of the family units. Because if you allow others to train your child the way you want the child to be trained, we will get it right from that angle. Then the schools, the way the schools are being set up, there are some schools now, somebody will just convert 3-bedroom flat to a school. He has no license and he will be operating as a school. People will graduate from that school. And we have governments. They are not checking. When we're growing up, we used to have those, how do they call them? Teacher officers. What do you call them?
Ministry of Education.
No, not ministry. There's one name. Something officers. They go to inspectors. God bless you, my brother. Education inspectors. They go from school to assess all schools and check their activities and the mode of operation and all that. We don't have them no more. We need to go back there. The government must make sure that if a school is existing, that school is recognized by the government, and that school have all the standard facilities to run as a school. And they must have qualified teachers there. You understand? And they must be paid well. Because if they are being paid well, our youth will not be going to Europe and be doing their job. They'll be teachers. Then our churches and mosques, we need to go back there. Those pastors that preach, give to God, you will have limousine, you will buy house in Banana Island. They are preaching prosperity. They are not preaching salvation. These are the problems. I'm trying to bring out where we got it wrong. Then the last on my list is government. You can see I started from the family units, the schools, the church and the mosques, then the government. You know? Now, for government, because government is the one in charge of the pulse of the economy of the state or a country, we should be careful who we elect to elected positions. You know, we should not just elect strangers. We should elect people that grow among us, people that we know their family house, people who can hold accountable if anything go wrong. Mr. Governor, we voted you because you promised you would do this. Now you are there, you're not doing this. We should not be voting foreigners because they are from abroad or they know everything else. We must vote people who understand the terrain. All politics is local. So government has a big role to play. You understand? Then for Nigeria, that true federalism we are talking about, I have my fears. People are saying restructuring. It depends on what you mean by your restructuring. This Buhari that the whole world is insulting now, he said he wants the judiciary to be getting their fund directly, that they should not be under the executive. This same Buhari said, okay, all state houses of assembly must be getting their fund directly because the houses of assembly for the various states is a different arm of government. It's not supposed to be under the executive, under the governor. But the governor used his influence to kill that bill. He did not see the light of the day. Okay, let's go to local government now. The federal government, this is Buhari that everybody is insulting and said, okay, local government should be getting their fund directly. So they will not be under the state government. The state government used their influence to frustrate that bill. That is why you can see in some states now, like when we started democracy in 1998, Anambra State for 8 sound years, 8 years, there was no local government at all. Caretaker all through. And caretaker is an illegality. It's not recognized by the constitution. We have lawyers, we have senior advocates, we have human rights activists. They could not go on the street and protest and take that governor to court. That governor made away with evil. He stayed for 8 years without local government. That's why a governor now can sit down now without conducting local government election with just the allegation that there's massive corruption in that local government and they are embezzling funds. So because of that, he will not conduct. No, he doesn't have that right. No governor has the right to deprive that arm of government of governance. So a lot of things are wrong. It's like Buhari will just say, okay, I suspect Edo State government is embezzling Edo State people money. Let me stop the fund going to Edo State. Does he have that right? No. So why will a governor now deprive local government from existing? He has no right. He needs to conduct election. He needs to conduct. People need to feed those positions, so that because this is the government closer to the people, so we can hold them accountable. We know there's corruption in the local government, but if we, the citizens, are actively involved, we know how much is coming to Oredo for the month of January, 500 million, and we know that the wage bill for Oredo, payment of salary for the Oredo workers is 100 million, and we have 400 million for projects. Okay, which project are we going to execute? In the way of town hall meeting, we'll sit with the local government chairman every 2 weeks or every month or quarterly. Mr. Chairman Oredo, please, this is what we want in our local government. We want markets, we want air centers. You know, with the town hall meeting, the governor will know firsthand, get our organic information. This is what the people want. Then, who is the contractor that was going to bid for this project? It must be among the people. And they must know him, know his family house and everything, know his business and his company, registered here. Not just having company in paper, but it doesn't have a site. But you go and get equipment from other company and execute projects. If the project fails or it does a shabby job, it goes away with people's fund. So we must be actively involved. People call themselves pastors. Politics is dirty. Okay, you are leaving politics for Agberu. Then when Agberu dominates Houses of Assembly and making law for you and then I graduate, we should not complain. So we must get involved. Enough of talking. There is no polling vote in social media. We should go to the streets. Like we are just talking in this platform now. Only 1% of Edo people are accessing us. How many people can buy data and stay 3 hours online? It's not possible now. To cost them 30,000 for that. So the government needs to sit up because they are holding that office in trust on behalf of everybody. You know, we should appoint God-fearing people, people that have conscience. If I might suggest something, people might not like it. If possible, we can use them to swear some our traditional whatever. So that if you go there and embezzle money, you die mysterious death. That will put fear into them because it has gotten to that stage now. Because the rate at which they steal now is so frightening and alarming. A man who was a nobody before, he just became governor. He will buy us in Canada, and that house in Canada, he doesn't sleep there 6 times in a year. He will buy us in America, buy us in UK. Is it not madness? And those countries where he's buying property, he's paying tax to those governments, and he doesn't live there. There are some houses in London here, nobody occupies them. You will find that they are owned by Nigerians. So we need to, if we have to attain greatness, we that claim to be the good people must get involved in government. We should not fold our hand and leave it to Agberus. Because if we keep on doing that, a time will come, Agberu will dominate all the existing House of Assemblies. And they'll be making law for you and I. And we have no choice. We must abide by their laws that they make. So until we get involved, enough of the talking. The job needs to start now. From now to 2023, we saw what Buhari is doing, the blunder and everything. Because Buhari has failed in the area of security. I was thinking as a former military president, he's going to do something differently. In less than 6 months, he will wipe Boko Haram, banditry, but next in the increase. In his own state, Castina, 45 people killed in 1 day, 60 people killed in 1 day, and he's the president, and he's still there. He refused to resign. So and he's not doing anything about it. So we have a big problem with this nation called Nigeria. Majority of us must be involved. If you look at my other fear now, please, let me end with this. Anytime the election takes place, we know the Nigerian figure is about 200 million, according to their census, 20 years ago census figure, 200 million Nigerian citizens. Let's assume 50 million is underage, under 18 years. So if we have 150 million Nigerians who are eligible to vote, go and find out all the presidential election. No president has won with 30 million votes. The highest they get is 15, 12 million. So that means amongst 150 million Nigerians, it's only 45 or 40 million people that comes out to vote. That is why one person won with 50 million votes. The other person won with 12 million votes. So what happened to the about 120 million? That means they did not participate. So voter apathy. On election day, you see people playing football. They are selling their destiny to the few individuals who are the Agberus, who are dominating governance. So we should not complain if they don't perform. So all of us must be active. If we are 1,000 on my street, and you have to conduct election in that my street, and the 1,000 of us troop out to vote amongst ourselves and say this is the person that will represent us. If that person fails, we know him, we hold him accountable. But if we are 1,000 on our street, for example, and inside 1,000, only 20 people comes out to vote inside 1,000. And among that 20 people, there's a money bag amongst us. He uses money to influence about 16. He gets the vote. We should not complain. That man that gets that vote will dominate the 1,000 of us. So what am I trying to say in essence in all this is that We must actively get involved. Enough of the talking. A man like Showore, he was a young, vibrant man. I loved him, but where he got it wrong, he was so arrogant. He was insulting everybody with giving the platform. No, you can't get there because these people are money bags. They've amassed wealth over the years. So you were supposed to play smart with them. Get what you want, then kick them out and do the bidding of the generality of the people. So we need more lawyers, more doctors, more pastors to get involved in politics. In those days when we were growing up, we'll see men of retired permanent secretary going as local government councillors, going for local government chairman. But now we see a boy of 22 want to be a councillor, a man of 35 want to be chairman who has not gotten experience. So please, we need to get involved. We should not leave it in the hands of the corrupt people. Because if we leave it in the hands of the corrupt people, they will dominate the governance and they will have to make law for you and I, and we have no choice. We must abide by those rules. So enough of the talking. We should take to the next level. Let's get involved ourselves.
Sir, I thank you for that. And so I think you are also shifting to what I have been preaching. So one thing I want to say, I disagree on one action when you say we should be putting people that are on ground, that know that it doesn't work. Because ever since the so-called the society we are living, it's the same people that have been on ground. It has never changed. So, like you said, you also said about let us stop the talking and let's be walking on the ground. Everybody can do one or two things. We talking is also because we are talking now because we know people are also listening to us. So while they are also listening, they can also share it as well. So it's all part of the education, is all part of the system change that we want. Because we have been saying it right from day one that our system is wrong. Now that everybody understands that the system is wrong, then when it comes to that election, preach the same thing. Don't shift your position. This is how it works. Because now it might be fine now that you're saying that you align with it, that we need to change. What if it comes to that day and you also want this certain candidate to come in? You are going to be preaching another thing. This is how it works. So you must stand. That is how I always say, when you are also talking and you want to pass the information, stand on your ground. Preach what you practice. So because now we are saying it now because we want everybody to know our opinion. People might say, oh, yes, this is what we want. At the end of the day, because there's a money bag, they will not going to give you or give to the other person. You tell them, oh, go and take it. Let's just say nail it that since you have been nailing it, we must stop this thing and we must change this foundation. Because you know that the foundation is, how can you have a stick to hold the foundation of a house? Even if you go and put Dangote's mate, it will not stand because that foundation is bad. So we need to change it. And you agree with me. And that is why I'm continuing to, okay, if you are preaching this, we are going to align to each other. But you must practice what you preach. That is my own. Because there's no way it gets to one place and we now say we are hearing you in another different position, you are saying something else. It doesn't mean that you are aligning them. Because on this thing, I stand on my position that the system is wrong. We must bring in people who understand it more. And the people we must bring in, we should not be going back.
Can I come in now?
Yeah, you can come in now. You can come in.
You're saying the problem, everybody knows the system is wrong. 99% of Nigerians know that. But the problem, you are not saying how the system can be changed.
I've said it before. If I wait till I have said it, I have told you right from day one. You know, right from day one, I have told you.
Can you just summarize it 1 minute? That's
why I told you. The only way you can bring in the right people is to. How can you now? If, for example, now I want to investigate. For example, you want to investigate somebody in the conservative government, for example, and how do you if Labour or anybody wants to Liberal Democrat or the SMP, do you think?
My brother, let's use local example.
No, please, I'm going to cite my example based on how it's supposed to be done.
Let's come back home. Try to give example from here, from Africa.
Yes,
you can understand you better.
This is where
I know what's Liberal Democrat. I know all that, but some people might not understand.
Okay,
Look for a local example to
when
portray
you
your
want
point.
to investigate something, you see that we have been talking about the system is wrong. We don't know how this money is going, and we are still in the same poverty where we are billion.
Can I ask you one question?
Let me finish. You ask me something.
Can I ask one question, please?
Yeah.
What can we not change from in a situation whereby someone will go and rig election and come and tell you, and they will swear that person in, and the person who they rig the election against will go to court and he will win. Then the person who rigged the election, which the court has nullified his victory, that one will just go scot-free. No punishment.
That is what I'm trying to say.
Electoral malpractice. Be punished. You are right, sir.
That is the thing. Election malpractice, suppressing people, suppressing the voter because you have money and things like that. Hang on. This is how can you remove this thing? Because if we keep bringing the same people who are still part of the same, how are you going to investigate or get the true fact? Is by making sure that when they give you this money, don't take. Tell them I am going to vote my choice. If it's when it's hold on, sir, you ask me a question.
My brother, you know the hunger in the land.
No.
A man who went to school, graduated 10 years, no job.
I'm talking.
You will give him 5,000. That 5,000 is like 5 million to him.
Hold on, sir.
Take the money and vote them out because you need to survive. You need to be alive to vote.
You see, hold on. Whether they take the money, you want to
see, my brother, because from the comfort of your zone, you are in Europe, you are doing well. You are people don't see 5,000 in 30 days. There's hunger in the land. There's hunger in the land. You can't stop them from not taking money.
I get what you are saying.
It's their money. Let them take it, but let them still vote their conscience. They cannot do without taking that money. You can't stop them.
But the guy is trying to tell me,
take 5 million from me, not vote for me, I'll kill him.
You see now, this is the thing. You see now, how is it the thing is going to leave? A part of the saying don't give.
No, I'm not supporting those taking money, but I'm trying to make you know the reason why they are doing it. There is hunger in the land, and that's the reality. Let's not shy away from that.
It happened during the last election. It happened. What I'm trying to say, you see what the past said. If I give person 5,000, say may vote for me, no vote for me, I no go kill him. You see, that is where it will not stop.
5 million.
And even if you get 500, he not vote for you because it's your money. See, sir, you can understand that this level of suppression, like what the part just said, now that is a true example of voter suppression. You are not suppressing this person to say, because I've given you that 5 million, if you don't vote for me, you go die. So you have not putting the fear on these people.
What is not the way out in all this? Moving forward.
It's not the way. It's not. Because the thing is, for you to take these people out, they need to be out of the system and bring in new people. Then
how do you kick them out of the system? I'm a corrupt individual. I have 50 billion. You are a very nice person, but you don't have 1 million. How can you kick me out in a poverty-ridden country? Go ahead.
That is how it changes. Because the voter suppression we're talking about, it was also happening in all these countries where you live. Hold on. That is why they put it there. Bribing and corruption. Is it a Nigerian name? Is it an Edo
name? Let me provide solution.
You
are not beating around. There's no solution you are giving us.
The
way out of this is this. Number one.
Way out. We are going to argue.
No, let me just hear me out. Now, I have solution. I don't criticize without provide solution.
My solution is this. You have always been asking me for my solution, and I've told you I can never give you the solution that
they don't condemn. If you cannot provide, don't condemn.
There's nothing I condemn. It's for them to vote another party. That's it.
How can they? A man who has not eating, you are not giving him 1 kobo. You are just telling him with mouth, go vote another party.
You think he will listen to you? Go and take the kobo.
I'm a realist.
Said, nah, kill them.
No, the man was joking with that. Now let me give you my own solution now, so you can know that we are different people. Now the way out of all this, number one, I might not have all the solution, but it's just 1 or 2 things. We should make elective position less attractive. If you become governor and your salary is just 50,000 or 100,000 naira a month, you will not go and borrow 5 billion to persecute to win the election. So we should put pressure on the various assets of assembly to reduce the salary and allowances of those that have elected position, like the government. Okay, just like the Senate now, the House of Rep. In the realm of speculation, we are earning 35 million naira a month.
Are they doing
it? You think those people will make law? Hold on now. You think those people will make law to release their own salary, or they will increase it? They will increase it. A doctor, a university lecturer who has spent 40 years lecturing people, he goes on with about 5,000 to 10,000 naira a month. Then an illiterate who became a senator or House of Rep members receiving 35 million in the same country. Do you know how much doctors are being paid?
Okay,
compared to politicians. So the only way out now, one of the solutions, the way out now, is to make elective position less attractive.
Was this not the same election that played in the just concluded the Eastern state?
No,
why
Eastern
did they not
states.
vote? No, I'm just asking you now because the way it is now, it looks as if only.
Let me remind you, you don't understand politics. That Eastern state you are talking about. Hold on.
Forget these two parties and vote on
hold
other
on. No. That's the wrong information. Let me educate you on this. That Eastern state. Hold on now. Let's be listening to each other. We are not fighting. That Eastern state you are talking about is a wrong example. Why am I saying this? The incumbent governor belongs to that Abga. He has the yam. He has the knife. That is why Abga won that election. Then PDP lost, APC lost. Federal government is in Abuja. Are you with me? So if it was a smaller party where they don't have governor in office and they won, I would agree with that your example. The governor from, you know how powerful governors are. The governor is from Abga. That is why Abga won that election. So it was federal government that was trying to use their federal might, but Buhari will never give police and INEC go ahead say ring the way Obasanjo was doing during his time. So if Abga won in Anambra, it's because the governor is from Abga. He's on ground. He have the purse. He have the police under his watch. He will cut out money. So that's not a good example to say you can defeat them. No, the governor will spend money, taxpayers' money to execute the election. Okay, let me go back to Edo. During the heat of the election, do you know how many times Obaseki flew private jets running from Benin to Abuja every now and then? One trip of private jets is $20,000 a day. Convert that to Naira. You know how much that man spent to buy Obedeyama and the other guy, the man sharing bag of rice. Do you know how much he paid before they stepped down for him? PDP have already done their Congress and world election before Obaseki decamped to APC. He spent money to get his way. That is also corruption.
Is that
so none of them are free. They are all the same.
We are
you and I who claim to be good now should get involved ourselves. That is the way to go.
Okay,
and we should try. We will get there. We should make elected position less attractive.
So we go and hide under them or what? How are you going to get it now? Since you are saying that it's
independent candidacy, we should start pushing for it. I don't need to be under PDP to run. If people in my community love me, they can make me their councillor. I don't need to join the big party.
You see, the thing is whether if they follow what happened in that eastern state, other states can also follow, and this will happen. It's simple. So we cannot say because this is the suppression I'm telling, and this is why I will not agree on that. Because you cannot
that
say
Eastern state you are talking about, Hold on.
Abga.
The governor is Abga. Hold on.
These two political parties. They didn't vote.
Wait now.
You were talking about now.
I
stepped. You cannot say it will not happen. So if they don't vote, these people, if it happens that in other states,
let me tell you why Abga won now. Let me give you more information.
You said it before.
Can a lion give birth to a cockroach? Can cockroach give birth to cat? No. Listen to me. Let me share this with you. The governor is Abga. He's the one in government house.
Yeah.
Right? He has done 7.5 years. It's about leaving office. He now brought Chasuludu under Abga. He used government the instrument of governance of government in that state to execute the election.
He was not an APC man. He was not a PDP man.
Listen to each other, so we learn now. No, I don't argue to win.
I'm just asking.
I argue to learn. When you interject to distort my flow, be patient, please.
That's why it's called a debate. Because you saying that
when you interject unnecessarily, it distorts facts
if they don't have money. You said, I know. You said if they don't have money, hang on. I agree with you, since, but this point, this age, that is why I said I don't agree with you on that.
Which is what are you disagreeing with? Let me know, please.
That is what I'm saying. It doesn't mean that because these people has money, so we should just be saying yes sir to them.
No.
Exactly. Hey, go on now.
What I said, listen now, let me tell you, thank God the is here. What I said, to execute an election in Nigeria is expensive. Let's not deceive ourselves. If you want to go for governorship, be ready to spend 20 to 30 billion. If not, there is nothing for you there. You know what it takes, you know what it costs to have party agents across 192 wards, because you are paying those guys. They're not doing pro bono whatever for you. You're going to pay for it. to have those agents, to have campaign van, to do posters, to do flyers, to do advert on TV and radio, 247, to travel around 192 wards. It's not easy. That's the way our political class have programmed it. It's expensive. It's out of the reach of the poor. Poor, decent, intelligent, God-fearing individuals, young, vibrant men who can rule, perform better than them, but because they don't have this money, they will never get there. I'm not saying I support that, but I'm saying, how do we make it less attractive? Because if the salary of a governor is 100,000, the governor will not go and borrow 5 billion to execute his project. He will not do it. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense, except he wants to serve.
Yeah, but do you agree with me that in that there's an English that says Rome was not built in a day?
Yes.
You agree on
they
that?
don't have a time with this step. That's why we are talking now.
That's
we should start enlightening, educating the people, sensitizing them towards the upcoming election.
That's what I'm saying. We are saying the same thing. If we must educate these people, we must educate them and say, this money you are talking about, they will use it to govern you till the rest of your life. It is better, just as you are advocating for independent candidates. I also stand with you on that.
No, wait. Let me quickly tell you this before you go now, please. It just came to me now. That Abga you're talking about in Anambra now, you think the governor of Abga did not spend money to put Solodu there? Also,
is he only billions? Is he only Abga?
Are you telling me it's only APC and PDP that spend money and they lost?
No,
because the incumbent won now, you are thinking they defeated the federal government APC and the PDP. No,
I didn't say
they also spend money. They are all corrupt. Our almighty Obaseki that will call AJ Obaseki now. Have you not heard on social media how he gave the sellers $5,000 in envelope with a back? Are you not aware?
All these things you are bringing up now, you are shifting this thing. What I'm telling you, I'm going to stand with. I'm not going to shift on somebody give person 5,000 naira or somebody give this. I'm telling you about something on ground now. I'm not going to shift my position. What I am talking about is, if you want a change means swinging from bad to right? So if we stand on a vision is yet an appointed time, and the 1,000 miles begins with a single step, you must start.
Nobody want to do that one. Nobody want to do that one.
A pa don't want to hear, because a pa wants you to still remain where you are. You said it just now that you pledge allegiance to this, so you shouldn't be part of it. These are the things. The reason why I don't agree with you on this thing is there is voter suppression, and you just gave a good example that you are not. If you give somebody 5 million, he not vote for you, you go kill him. Though that means you are already pushing for a voter suppression. You are suppressing them.
That one a thief now. You say
you see. Then how do you want me to come and join you and tell you that the system is not right, and you are preaching that the system is not right? How are you putting the system on the right board now?
I told you.
You already said it. You already said it. So why don't we tell these people and said, if you want change, remove them, bring new one people in. If you vote YMPP or Nabati, now let Abga there. YMPP not there.
Let me shock you. In that same Anambra, hold on now. Let me give you free information.
I'm not arguing.
In that same Anambra, wait now. In that same Anambra, YMPP won the senatorial seats. He used YPP to enter there. Ifeanyi is an oil magnet. But when he goes to the Senate, he has not even spent 3 months there. He decamped to the big party. But he used YPP to enter there. So that's the way our politics is structured.
Okay, you see, that's the way our politics is
so
structured.
So the only way out now, all of us will see now. Hold on now. See, when I talk, I educate. It's because you are not listening. That's why you're not getting what I'm saying. When my first contribution was this, I said, have you ever wondered? Go and check the issue of, okay, let's not run too far. From 1999 to date, all the presidential election. Go and check the number of votes that those that won got.
I know.
Then go and hold on now, listen and learn.
I am just acknowledging what you said.
I'm giving you accurate figures. Go and check the history and the figure that those that have won from 1999 or Obasanjo to date, Buhari today now. It's either 15, 12 million, 30 million. Okay. Yes. Go and check the number of voters that voted for that election.
Yes.
Then go and check the number of those that registered to even vote.
Yes.
You will discover that the people that registered to vote are about 55 or 45 million. But the actual people that came out to vote is about 30 million. Okay. And the population of the country is about 150 million. So that means about 120 stayed at home. And
Yes,
you and I want this to change. It cannot change.
I agree with you. I agree with you. Do you want me to answer the question now?
So people already made up their mind. You come out to, you not come out to, they go see the election. That is a very wrong information.
Good.
Come out. We can defeat them. We must get involved.
Good. I'm very
We have
sure
the numbers, but we are not organized. We are not united.
You want me to answer the question, sir? Now hang
Go
on.
ahead,
now.
my brother.
Good. I'm very happy that you also said you gave the thing and you also put the right answer that was there. Now, if you check, you said from 1999. From 1999 to date, is the same thing that we've been having all along. Now, watch you said that some percentage didn't come out. They told you, they will say, when you ask them, which is the truth, if you go to Nigeria now and say, why didn't you vote? He will tell you, my vote, no, they can't. Now they go still ring down for them. Watch
that is
now.
Wrong.
I understand. I'm trying to tell you now,
that
narrative, how did this started? Because of the structure being laid down. And that is why you and I now are not arguing it to say that structure must change. If you
we are just arguing, we will not achieve anything. Let's get involved.
No,
let 150 million Nigerians come out and vote instead of 30 million.
Sir, don't worry about it. People are already doing it. That is why I told you just now. So don't worry about it. Don't worry about.
Okay, let me shock you. That number you even give an example about now.
You have not let me.
The number of registered voters in that number is about 6.4 million people.
You have not let me.
How many people came out to vote? About less than 1 million people.
But you have not let me land. You have been saying your own. You have not let me land.
Go ahead.
Now you said it's because of this thing. For us to be changing things on ground, we want to move forward. Instead of bringing that recyclement to tell the youth and say, the youth will say, I don't want to vote because my vote no they count. You need to tell them now why you are educating them like you said. You are also going to let them know that if you continue that culture, you are going to be singing this same song.
Forever and ever, yes.
Exactly. So why am I going to not tell you now, like what the past said? Now that is why I put that as a way of suppressing them.
I was joking with that.
No, he was not joking. That's the way he wanted to be.
I'm not joking.
Okay, talk
about we are behind you. Okay, we stay till evening.
So you see that the voter suppression is still there. That voter suppression is what we need to take out. And tell the people, exercise your franchise. Go and if you want to change it, you need to vote these people all out. Then bring in new people. Then if you want to start probing people, then you now have a ground to do that. Because you cannot say, we want to do this thing and let's hide on that then. Or let's play it like this. Let's low. Low where? Where are you going to? Where are you going to? So this is why I don't agree on that point. That is my point. Because I'm not going to say, oh yes, they just give them and let them take the money. They are still going to be singing the same song in the next 4 years. So why
if they don't take the money, they will not sing the song again.
Do you think that things like this cannot change? Are you saying that it's not going to change one day? It's going to change. Because
of poverty, so people can keep because of 2,000 naira.
I get what you are saying, but the more you enlighten people, that is why I say the social media is now vast.
You have to feed a man first before you enlighten him. Can a hungry man learn?
You give him money, you give him food.
Can a hungry man learn?
That is where
no, I'm not saying we should bribe them. What I'm saying, government must create employment, take the youth off the streets, engage them positively. That is the only way we can have right to vote or kick them out. But they will make them poor so that every 4 years they will come and be taking 5,000 from them. So it's the way our democracy is programmed. Those in government.
They're not they understand though. You don't know Nigeria. Don't tell where you come.
Epa, all those one where you they talking. I'm not you yourself.
You know your rights because you are not hungry. You are employed. You are living in a European country. You know your rights.
It was on your show. A man
is thinking of his daily bread.
It was on your show, yeah. Epa, hold on now. Let me tell Epa something. Epa, it was on your show here when somebody was accusing me that I was not a Binima. Yes or no?
You're not good. You never go Nigeria.
You see now? You see, you are already saying something you don't know.
Okay, Israel, do you have a PVC?
I'm not going to disclose that. I'm not going to give you anything. That is my business. It's my fundamental right.
You cannot ask me such questions. Nobody will follow you.
No.
You have to live by example. It's a simple question. Do you have a PVC? It's not too late. You can still have it tomorrow. There was a follow-up question to that question, but because you have...
You see now, you want to put, see, you cannot put words, listen, I know all this strategy, okay?
I'll buy from you.
You see, I know all this strategy. That's why sometimes when I come, I just laugh.
Because PVC is your power to vote. That's why I asked.
You never let me finish. I asked Okagbe question just now. Okagbe was the one saying, this Israel, that was the first day. I remember you were saying that all these people now go now, so you take talking until when you started hearing when I was started speaking in Benin language that you now find out where now Abi. But the thing is, the assumption you are having, you already telling me now, Nigeria, and that's why I've just laughed.
You know what I like? Now,
my co-panelist is now asking me if I have PVC. I'm not going to disclose that information.
I don't see. I mean no harm.
It's my business.
No. It's not even compulsory. You must have. I mean no harm. You're not based in Nigeria now. I understand.
So you shouldn't ask
the reason why I asked for you dodging that question is suspect. Anyway, let's leave that. Now, moving forward.
You see that you're already putting another thing that is already a suspect. You see,
because I don't know why you are keeping that information to yourself. I have a PVC, yes. I don't have now, but before 2023, I will go back to Nigeria and register. I will have. There's no crime about that. But for you to say you will not say it,
I will not.
How can you lead people?
I don't
know. You have
know.
to lead from the front. Anyway, let's leave that now.
We lead from the front.
Israel, quickly, let me tell you this. Let me tell you something.
Let us lead.
Israel, hold on. Let me educate you on something.
No.
What I like, nobody's above learning. I learned from you.
Just educate the pride. Just educate the
since we have been debating on Nigeria Watch, I've been learning from you. You have been learning from me. Nobody's above learning. Nobody's a monopoly of wisdom. So
we
don't be
are
afraid of words. Now you are buying into my time. Let me flow now so you can understand where I'm coming from. You know what I like, The last debate we had with Nigeria Watch.
Yeah.
You saw one new guy that Nigeria Watch brought to join us. You saw his contribution. When the guy ended up, that is contribution. When Nigeria Watch wanted to talk, I have to say, Nigeria Watch, hold on. Give me just a minute or two. I started praying for that guy. I said, my brother, from today, hold on. People are listening to us. I said, from today, before I pray for myself in the morning when I wake up, I will pray for you first. Before I pray for myself. Before I go to bed at night, I will pray for you first. Before I pray for myself. Why did I say that? I have not met that man. I don't know him. You know why I loved him? I like people that will outline the problem. After analyzing the problem, they will also provide solution. That is the way to go. Don't tell me you have the solution, but you will not say it. But you are just lamenting, condemning. No,
I know
people are listening. They want to learn.
Israel not get PVC.
I know your strategy. So you cannot tell me that because you want to know.
No, you have to provide solution. That's the way people can respect you.
Just prove his own now.
PVC.
You see,
He's
just proving his own. He's trying to, and that's why I gave him an example of just now, where the way he was saying it at the first time when he doesn't know people, and when you are accusing somebody of just now of saying he's not telling you are lying because you assume. That is your assumption.
See, when you give information to yourself, you give room for speculation. Like I just asked you a simple question now. Do you have PVC? Yes, I don't have today, but I'm sure before 2023 I will come to Nigeria and register and I have. Simple. It's not money you must have. But for you to dodge that question is suspect. You understand? You cannot just be on social media and be shouting. We need to go on the ground. Go to the grassroots and expect change. Good, positive, and progressive change.
That is your own assumption about
it. Talk is good. But we need to act.
Is your own assumption. You see, you are trying to bring it. Listen, I know your strategy. It's not today. I know your strategy. You have been trying to make me say, hey, I will listen. You will not get it. The reason is there's what we called is my basic right.
Okay, Israel. This is my advice. Is it a wrong advice?
I'm here to enlighten you. That's it. All what I have does not
advice I gave to you. Is it a wrong one? Listen, let me repeat it again.
It's not a wrong one, but I just declined and said
let me say it so you know what I'm talking about.
Okay, all right.
When I say, my brother, when you criticize or when you lament or highlight the problems in a state or in a country,
and I just give you the solution.
Then after doing all that, also provide solution. It's like telling me don't eat cocoyam. You should be able to provide me yam for me not to eat cocoyam. You can't tell me don't eat cocoyam, but you don't have alternative for me. Let's start and die. No. So what am I trying to say? If you say Obaseki has failed in this area, provide a better solution or a suggestion. The people now understand, you don't hate the man. You just have a superior idea. You understand what I'm saying? It's not hate.
You have not been listening to me. Have you ever heard me spoke about anybody on hate?
Now.
Have you ever heard me speak on anybody on hate?
No. You've never done that.
Exactly. This is what I always tell you.
You get PVC.
I'm not going to.
I not going to here.
You see, he's just trying to pull my leg. You think? See, you cannot muzzle me on this thing. You know me very well, and I know you very well, and I know all the strategies you are using, and you will not get it.
You get ID card.
Moving forward, how do we attain greatness? Let's keep that focus.
That is what we are. Me and you, let me listen to you. Let me answer your question. Yeah, your PVC has nothing to do with what I'm doing now. You have your PVC. That is your fundamental right. I have no business with your PVC. That is your business. I have my own PVC. That is my business. So it should be my business, not your business. Not your business. Do you know why? Do you know why you are trying to use a strategy? I know your strategy far a long time. You have been using this to try to bring it. That's why I came in this morning and asked you a question. And you were relaxed. You know why you were relaxed? Because you were tired.
Israel, how do we attain greatness as a nation? Moving forward.
Is to vote them out. That's it.
How do you vote them out?
That's it. It is not. It is left.
The people you want to vote people out are hungry. They are unemployed. How do you convince them to follow your advice?
Okay, I want to learn from you. Go ahead. A pastor said they should vote for the right person now. They have given somebody in the south, so they should continue in the suffrage.
No. You can't quote a pa. A pa have a right to his own choice. You tell us your own.
I have a right to my own choice.
Okay, let me shock you for that. Israel, who is your preferred candidate right now today?
Sir, you are not an electrical to shock everybody. I don't know.
Who is your aspirant now? Who are you supporting?
I have told you.
Israel. Put me to shame. Who is your aspirant today? I want to hear.
Unless we have a candidate that have a Nigerian at heart that will unite us, not to divide.
How will you identify that?
Now,
by looking at their face or their long cap or their agbada.
Hello, go ahead. Is there a movie go? Hello, go ahead.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
I don't know if I can. I'm just listening to your program. Go ahead. Thank you, sir. Happy Sunday, sir.
Happy Sunday. Go ahead. Talk.
And I listen to everybody talking, God bless all of us,
Thank you.
I heard someone said, how are we going to vote them out? Very simple, brother.
Exactly.
Very simple.
People, don't talk them.
Israel, let's listen to him now.
We can vote those rubbish out. Very easy. Have you looked at the last Anambra election? There was one old woman when they were sharing money. The woman bluntly refused. He said, no, I can't sell my conscience with 3,000 naira.
The money not big rich.
That woman has to be an example to everybody.
Yes, you are right.
Our fathers back home, our parents back home, that it is very wrong and evil to sow your future with 2,000 naira. Someone will come, one deadly politician, he will come and start sharing the day of election, start sharing 3,000 naira. I will be directing you to stay in a line to vote for he or she. What he's telling you is you are selling your birthright. This is the time we should be educating our people back home. Tell them it is not the right thing to be selling their rights, by selling their vote. That is how we should vote them out.
God bless you, sir.
We need proper education. We need to educate our people. Education.
Yes.
Everybody is talking, shouting, this one, diaspora, this one, vote for this. No. Let us come together and educate our people.
God bless you. Yes.
God bless you, sir.
God bless you.
Now, let me answer this caller, please. Israel, hold on now. Hold on. Mudia, Israel. Now,
I'm hearing you, sir.
I like to use local example to portray my point. I don't want to go to Anambra. Anambra is too far. Let's come back to Edo State, the last election. Are you telling me Obaseki did not spend money? So the APC that spend money. Upon the money they spent, you still want them?
Let me answer. Do you want me to answer your question?
No. Yes or no? There's a follow-up question. Please.
See, all these questions you want to ask me, I know where you are going to.
Oh.
But I'm going to tell you that.
Israel, are you telling me PDP did not spend money? It's only APC that spend money. Upon the money they spent, PDP still won them. Is that what you are telling me now?
I don't know.
The whole world is listening to you.
The whole world is listening to me. Let them
Give me a
listen to
straight
me.
answer. There's a
We
follow-up
don't want
question
these
now.
people
Don't be too difficult.
again.
Are you
We don't
telling
want
me
the
Engineer
caller just
Obaseki did not
told
spend
you.
a kobo? It was only APC that spent money. Upon the billions APC spent, they still lost. Is that what you are telling me?
Epa, una one more so me think I get. Epa, you dey laugh. You dey think say me. I go see.
Why do you always
I'm not
invent
interested.
questions
The caller have
now?
just told you
Why are you
we
doing
can
this?
show. As you said, sir, as you said just now, you said you want to shock person. Me don't know whether you don't become electric now where they shock everybody.
No, it's a
There's
dramatic
nothing like a
expression.
shock.
I'm not going to
I
shock
know
you
what
electric
you are
directly.
saying. I'm just kidding. I know what you are saying. What I'm trying to say is that what I'm trying to say is that whether this one A use money, B
The
use
two of
money.
them use money. They are all corrupt people.
They are let them go out or sell video so that the people should exercise their franchise. Simple. I'm not
supporting this corrupt politicians, so don't get me wrong. But that call now, I'm sure it's calling from Europe. Abi? May they say darkness for 3 months, no light. Then winner. If you winner, then only 10K. It will say it's better right. What am I trying to say?
Are you trying
those
to
in government now, hold on now. That is why we are attacking those in government now. Not because we hate them. Obaseki must employ people, create jobs, attract companies to come and set up their industries, their recycling plants, their assembly plants in Nigeria to take the youth off the street to create employment. Like in Europe now, if you don't want to work in one company, you have alternative. But yeah, lose your job. 6 years, you will be at home, you will not get a replacement. What am I trying to say? Because of the level of poverty in the land and the low education standard of the people, that is why they can be easily bought. That is why they sell their votes. And those in government does not do anything to help the situation. Obaseki is well versed, is well traveled, is schooled abroad.
Good.
If he wants to hold on, if Obaseki wants to turn Edo State to Dubai, he can do it without spending one kobo from Edo State coffers. Okay. How do I mean? Now let me give you a classical example. ShopRite that just came now. He's not the owner of ShopRite, but he provided land for ShopRite. ShopRite is coming to beat ShopRite in Edo State. He has given them land. And they're going to be sharing the profit 70-30. That is a good one. That is a smart one. And ShopRite is going to create employment. So don't tell me government must have cash. We have vast land wasting across the state. You can bring in companies, foreign companies, manufacturing companies to come and set up here. Provide the same Oshoma light for them that you are used to give us street light. Give them 24 hours light. Guarantee them of light. Then empower the security, the vigilante and the police to provide security. Companies will come in. Job will be on the increase. The crime will go on the decrease. That is the way to go.
Let me come in now.
Thinking. That is why I supported Obaseki in his first coming. I was thinking it was a technocrat. He's going to do something different from the regular politicians. But he failed me.
But let me come in now. So let me talk now. You finish your own now. I'm
not finished. You only cut me off, and I will respect that. You continue because I cannot talk all day. Let me see you the floor for you. Yes, that's maturity.
Good. You have been talking about technocrats. Take this one. They no marvel. You have been singing since you have been in this Europe you live now.
Who told you I'm in Europe? I'm in heaven.
Let's leave that stage. You have been living in this place now. All Maba will not be to take you there America. You see, you are living in a true democracy, or whether you live in England or wherever you live in Europe.
Stockwell, close to Bristol. Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Why they man?
I'm more on ground. And
do you know why I'm happy? You say now you are happy now. Some people, this democracy you are enjoying here now in Bristol, where you live, you are enjoying it because people also make it.
No, I'm not in Bristol at the moment. Anyway.
No, I know whether you live there or you are living there, you reside there.
I'm not there at the moment. Go ahead. That's not the issue.
It was good for you. That is where you come. For me, all this technocrat with this one, that one, they've hijacked us a lot. Now it is time to say, Edo people, these people will not help you. This is my solution.
I support you on this.
Wait now. Edo people. These people they are going to tell you this one, that one. They will give you 5 kg again. You go and chop it for 2 days. You finish. At the end of the day, as people who does not understand Benin, where you are still going to live in that poverty like that of the Bermuda Triangle. So the best option now, my brother, my sister, my uncles, my auntie, Iye and Baba, don't vote these people again. Oh, Genyata.
I support you 100%, but we should go a step further.
Let me finish now. Let me finish, because you're always shocking me. Me no know the dish electricity.
You must be a Holy Ghost. Continue.
So the thing is, let them go and vote another party. YPP.
It's not by party. That another party we're turning Angel River. The same Nigerians for River. My brother, it's not the name of the party. It's individual.
A democracy was time, so it must be shared. Or whatever he said, like a part of, see, I said part of rest, that because part of say strategy not work again. Because if
you it's your cagback, just leave it by alone.
So that is why I stand with the people. I cannot, because say person, you are enjoying the dividends of democracy here in Bristol now. So you are still telling us that
how do we attain greatness back home? How do we attain greatness? Let's keep the focus.
Those people who are singing the national anthem, move go inside the mud water. They will never. They have the right to also enjoy the democracy.
How would they enjoy it now?
How would they enjoy it? Vote out these people that be putting you into this amogo. So
hold on.
Don't tell
me Israel, you are not getting my point.
Let me answer you. Let me just say one thing. Okay. If they don't go and vote, you see those vigilantes will not put for street. They'll go call the paper put.
Israel. Let me refresh what I said before so you can understand. Let me say slowly. I think if I say slowly, you understand me in this time.
Yeah.
I say from 1999 in dates. Okay, let me not go to Nigeria. Let me use Edo State now. Okay, let's assume we are 4.5 million Edo citizens.
Yeah.
Among that 4.5, let's assume 1 million is abroad.
Yeah.
And we have 3.5 back home. For example, I might not be right in this figure.
No,
we have 3.5 back home. Among that 3.5 back home, we have about 1.5 underage, that is below the age of 18, they cannot vote. So if you supply 1.5 or 3.5, you have about 2.5, I mean 2.2 million people. Okay. Have you ever wondered from 1999 in date, 2 million people are eligible to vote in Edo State? How come it's only 650 that registered?
Okay.
Or 1 million that will register to vote? And on the election day proper, instead of 1 million people, it's only about 300 or 250 or 500,000 people that will vote. Why? Why is it always like that?
Not my answer. Do you want me to answer?
Yeah, straight up. There's a follow-up question.
The reason is, it is the backward political system we have find ourselves suppressing voters, using money to suppress them, like what Okagbe just brought in now. If I give 5 million, you don't vote for me, I will kill you. Voter suppression. So these people felt that if they want to go and vote, it doesn't count. So how can you change that thing? Is to now try to educate these people, because these people has been pushed into that place that they just don't bother anymore. So now,
1 second, Mr. Israel. Go ahead. Yeah.
Sorry, sir. I'm the.
I know.
And I want to respond to what my brother have just said. That the last caller, he know that he's calling from Europe. That but do I say make it go home, make it go see, make it stay like 1 month. He go see stay in darkness. He go talk better.
You talk true. You succumb.
As I am talking, I have 250 acres of farm land in Edos. I'm a farmer. I live in UK, but I'm a farmer. I have more than 25 workers in Edo. There is no single Edo youth working in my company, apart from one Asian man who is the manager and is my schoolmate. Does that mean there is no youth in Benin? Let's call a spade a spade. Anytime we are doing program, brother, let us take it seriously. Let us not do it as if children playing on the sand with.
May God bless this caller. May God bless this caller.
God bless you, sir. Tell the way.
Poverty does not. It's not a guarantee for you to go and steal.
Tell them well.
Poor. Our parents, those days they were poor, but they were not a kidnapper. They were not armed robber. They have dignity. Nothing like dignity, self-dignity. Someone who said because the money was small, that is why the woman refused. Is there any element of truth in that?
Tell them, my brother.
Someone said, I heard someone said,
it was on social media.
Not be joko. Oga, not be joko.
The only solution is education. Let us educate our people. Thank you, sir.
Wait.
God bless you.
Wait.
Education of the mind.
Don't go. Please, 1 second. Like you now, now question, I'm taking this seriously, like you said, with 250 acres of farm, what are you still doing in Europe?
Okay,
with 250 acres, of farm
I'm doing
in Europe, you're supposed to be there instead of your schoolmate to be manager.
Okagbe, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Okagbe is shaky table.
I am always, that is just a side. It's just a side.
Then those people in Nigeria who don't want to work, they not like a better weather. They not like dividend of democracy.
Call I tell them.
Back home.
Yeah.
You know, I am always trying that. What I'm only telling you is,
you see, our friend supposed to 250 acres is enough for him to leave his children abroad and pay their school fees and live fine.
There's no money in Europe. Yeah, man.
We go man.
That 250 acres,
no,
you will be very wealthy.
Those
manage it well.
Excuse me, those youth will not work for your farm. They won't be like you to make them come Europe.
No, those youth are lazy.
I know
that man is very correct. Here only a winner. Here we trouser you waste. Here we 2 pack. Here only a winner. Here we that you.
Somebody please join us.
They are fake people.
Welcome, Mr. Sam. Hey,
guy, pa, domo.
I'm not there yet. Welcome, sir.
You say yesterday we petition you say you must open line. Thank God for Niger Watch.
I don't open line now.
You know the last time if I call you like that, you go just run, bounce me. Thank God, so you
Mr. Sam, you are welcome. This is a good comrade.
Good comrade.
Oh yeah, fire. Your contributions are way forward. How do we attain greatness?
Yeah. Ogasan, welcome. Oh.
Yeah, why don't, sir? You know, my own issue is that
you not get PVC. Go on.
Who, me?
It's Israel.
Me?
Me, I part today. The PVC,
we're sending EPA. You know, that last caller, he said we shouldn't use any program like this as if we are talking like child's playing on the sand. I really believe that man. And look at what the man said he have able to achieve at home. And his friend, his schoolmate, which he trusts, is not that the one that is managing it for him. Yeah, good. Go and check the people that are working in that farm now. Let me first start with this man. Go and check the people that are working in that farm. They should be Igbira.
Yes, you are right. Foreigners, not Edo boys.
Benue Kogi.
God bless you, Jos.
Yeah.
Just Christians.
Just
Christians. Christians.
Yeah. Thank you very much. I want to use my own village as a case study. A friend of mine, we attended primary school together. He went to UK at the tender age, made money. He came to my village, nearby my village, and make a farm like that, where a piggery farm from this Australia breed. The thing actually explode. We're now looking for who will now work to tell you, my brother, in my village, nobody will give you a house to rent. Oh boy, stay here, just clean around the house and live. 2-bedroom flat. As free as that. Do you know that we couldn't get some boys in my village to work? You know why? They will tell you, look at Marcus now. We were together the last time. He went to during January. After December, he went to Benin, Lagos.
It get Lagos.
Now it's not pulling on a baby
Camry
Benz.
2.2.
Camry 2.2 with
lazy people. They don't want to work.
Factory fitted AC. You even see some. They are in the university 200 level. They are the degree, diploma. They've never gained admission directly. They started using car. This thing now destabilized most of the youth that were supposed to be coming up from my town. You understand me now? Now, on my own, I now go back to research. I said, when BBC and CNN, Al Jazeera were telling us that Africa is going to have problem in their there's urban migration. Urban migration. I said, this thing was going on. I said, that means if the same news network is telling us that there will be environmental problem, I have to take notice. That is where we are today. This that is happening in our areas and in our villages. Go to Benin, there is crowd. Go to villages, no crowd. Do you know that if the Fulani herdsmen even want to invade some community, they will not have any youth to contend with them. The reason why you see some Benin villages now, aspect of Benin having youth is that they are now forming Okaigele and youth to sell land.
Selling land.
That's why you see that the youth, they drive in on Saturday or Friday evening, then they are back to Benin to come and spend the money in Ikobahi or Bembo, Staple Road, to go and drink pepper soup and Gouda.
And go to carry a shower.
Now, at the end of the day, that is that for our youth. Laziness. I told my friend, we school together, we are living in the same house, but we went to different cities for service. When I came back, I think 2 weeks for me to pass out from my youth service, I got a job as a production manager. I worked there for more than a month, a year. The director told me, the brother told me, my brother, you are obstructing us here. I said, how am I obstructing you people? He said, the way we used to do things, you are not aligned with us. I said, my brother, I said, but if this company fold up, I said, we all will lose job. He said, the company not fold up, bros, they make them. I said, eh? But in my own profession, I know that business without profit, you must fall down one day, no matter how the man is getting money from abroad. To come and you are investing, you're not seeing dividend. You will fold up one day. At the end of the day, I told the auntie, who is a deeper life church member. That is where I made my greatest mistake. Yeah. I told the woman, look at what the people are doing here. Please, with your Christianity, let us organize a seminar to enlighten our people so that they will not dap into the capital of this man.
Damn you.
The deeper life person said, and I will provide. But he went back to organize with them. Let's pull out this guy because she was building her own house in Lagos. Oh. That is why today, if you tell me you are a Christian, I will walk back and defend myself. I'm not running. I will defend myself because you are like a python. On the other way around, I found out that in Nigeria, I will not say only Edos State, there is no trustworthy youth again. Everybody want to hammer. My father now told me that, do you know that if hammer meet hammer, what will happen? I say, fire. He say, Ogun will come out. I say, he say, leave all those boys. They don't want to school. They don't want to learn work. He say, they don't even want to make job, but they want to bath and put up a necklace and look for the best girl and spend money. He said, your mate are making preparation to farm. You are not farming in the season, but you said, I will pluck corn when it's time to pluck corn. He said, now ma, you want to go pluck or now you want to go? I said, now if you want to go. He said, okay, what happened? He said, cost go follow him. At the end of the day, what I'm trying to rearrange is that if Obaseki is coming up with all those platforms where you can help somebody can help himself. Most of our youth are not ready. They are waiting for election period to make money, to do toggery and other things, which That thing have paid some people. Today, they are not big boys. But people feel that that road will still remain. I remember when I was in Benin, who was the best talking man that you follow that you make money? It was God Edos Motors. As of today, is this online?
No.
It's not there anymore. You know more than me in Benin. You know what I'm talking about. If after
Yes,
God Edos, you have a Bobizwa. After Bobizwa, you have Kabaka. But people now see this line that they have made it. We must follow this route. That's why some people, they don't want to serious. They don't want to learn work. That's one side. On my own, I believe this Nigerian politics, like I said, the good comrade is there. When I said database will be a solution.
That's the only way forward. That's the only way forward. Nothing else.
I found out that I have to go back to history. I studied the history of Israel. I studied the history of China on research level. I found out that China were more corrupt than Nigeria before. What happened? Somebody came in and became authoritarian leader. But as of today, China is competing.
That's how they say, you want me to say, don't they watch you?
Yeah.
No, Epa is agreeing to his point now. That's what it means.
I agree to his point. China was up to today, they still they kill.
China is more corrupt before. As of today, they are picking up, but they are still killing indirectly. If you want to obstruct any corruption, they wire you down. Russia, the same thing. You know something? Russia, the same thing. But Nigeria, because of tribalism, because of ethnicity, let me tell you, my brother, people, you pushing persecute me. Do you know that if Auchi man is ruling those states, Alagoshomole said the last time as he was in power, and we all saw that he's eating this money, he's embezzling this money, the Auchi people will rally around him that it's our we will not push him aside. When he finish, national cake, Ishama enter. Ishama chop, Ishama will say, no way. Ishama finish, Binima go enter, they go chop. How 3 1 are they for cut. No, they let them germinate. How you go to survive?
That is so Gasam. They not let them germinate.
Epa, waiting me, I want give you your own wear your own shoe now. Epa, I want to tell you.
You must add socks to join the shoe. You must add socks to join the shoe.
Yeah, I also no. This socks go pain her for legs, no matter what. I will tell her. Epa,
I beg you.
I don't know Okagbe because for me, I don't know Okagbe before. Now people when they watch and tell me say this man is right. Until I come to watch, I come and say where Epa they mislead some people. Epa, you are a social media presenter. You are supposed to be neutral at a time.
Yeah.
But when you want to compromise, you compromise. You know the reason why I like Apostle after you know, sir, he say the way it is. At times, I will say, I wait for this man, will catch him today. You feel as if the man will just beg on money, he will say, I dey talk about the B. If you want, go hit your head, go hit your head. Forget you are PDP or APC. Now there, I give the man hand. Epa, at times, forget POS, whether it's your in-law or your childhood friend, forget him. Or Baseki, forget him. Say it the way it is so that they don't move forward. Thank you very much.
Okay, like what your Okagbe talk now, we not say and where.
Good one, Sam.
No, I'm not talking about today.
No, just give 1 or 2 examples. I love to learn.
No, you love to learn.
In the past, what have you said that is not okay by you?
That's what you always use to pin some people down in the program. For me, I will. You cannot pigeonhole me on that setting.
No. Nobody's doing that.
Wait,
I wanted to just know 1 of the 2 things you have said in the past that is not okay, so I can learn from it.
I cannot really pinpoint, but Epa was helped me on so many occasions with POS and Obaseki. He tried to be tribalistic, tried to be let me tell you. Do you know that?
Okay, Okagbe does not have a choice to his own choice.
No.
He does not have right to his own choice. Everybody must support Obaseki. Is that what you are saying? I don't understand.
No. Okagbe have no choice for Obaseki, neither POS. he should have choice.
And that is his choice. He has right to that.
He should have choice for Edo people. Edo people.
Okay. Now I get your point. Okay, you should forget about Isaiah and support Edo people.
He should be neutral. Deliver them. That's when you
okay, you should stay on the fence. Don't support APC. Don't support PDP.
Get out. That's what I'm saying. Because when you are doing that, we now know that you are really fighting for us. You know what I mean? Everybody cannot be in the position. You know what I mean? A pa is opportunity to be in this position that people will listen to him. He should use his wisdom. You understand?
Well, like you now, how many times you don't bring goat come for Okagbe?
Okay, you will come with saloon. I give you now. Now saloon
No, send it through DHL. Send it through DHL.
Okay.
UPS day.
UPS.
Epa, that is it. As
Thank you very much for
I want to
feedback.
take my. Please, I'll be back. I want to log out. I want to take my daughter to sports. Then I will back again, please.
Good, thank you very much, Sam.
Yeah. Israel,
I wish you the best.
Is it okay? Is it okay? I leave I give the anchor to Israel to continue because calls are coming in. But
let us hear from the callers now.
Yes, Israel, take over and receive calls. Let's hear from people.
Yeah, let us
write your phone number out.
Who? Are you talking to me, sir?
Yeah, your phone number, please, so that people can call in. I know good comrade can deal with the matter. You are prone.
But Israel is using his call to do this.
I'm using it to talk to you. So that's why you want to do. If you want to do something about the person can be talking. My co-panelist is here. We are also here together.
Nobody will answer it.
But you know, you're not supposed to leave this topic now because you are the moderator.
Okay, where?
I want to. I have Imaswe Zodu are coming in very soon.
Okay. That's my boy. Yeah. That's a good boy, smart one.
You join us today. He's celebrating Eden's Day, so he wants to lecture those in diaspora.
But I thought the bota was at about like 6 or something like that.
He said we have to start early. Besides, I need to go get some my costumes I will wear if it's ready. That is my problem.
Okay, but the thing is, you can leave us down, pick the call. Maybe the caller will be talking. Then you leave us, talk to him. If he said it's now, then you come and close it.
Who will okay the call for you?
Who will receive the call? Who will end the call?
Epa, you leave us, me and my honorable.
Okay, we'll just be talking, no call.
Write your number out.
So,
write your number out.
I cannot receive call because I'm using.
He's using that phone number for his debate.
Can we use comrade can take the calls then?
I'm using my phone number for this debate. I can't receive call and be talking on this platform at the same time.
Anybody just keep saying anybody who wants to contribute should type it on the comment section there. Is that okay?
That's the only way we can go out of this now for now.
Okay, please just continue the discussion. People will wind in, they will come in.
But give and take, when are you coming back? How long are you coming back?
Just roughly an hour.
So I will tell you 1 hour. Oh yeah, Israel, go ahead.
Let's just end it now because 1 hour we are just going to be here and we just talk. It looks as if so. Let's just at least we've educated them a lot now, but let's just finalize it. My co-panelist is here. Let's just finalize it so that you prepare for the voter.
So my people, now don't hear the thing where we dey talk since we started with Governor Obaseki to get more people in the diaspora in his cabinet and in his board of directors of all the parastatals. So from there now, we can see our good brothers who come in, the plan for the election where they come in 2023 and 2024. We've had opportunity to listen to the pros and cons. Our other brother joined us. He tell us why people, they collect money for election, for us to get credible election, say it dey a bit difficult. Our brother, good comrades, say the poverty level is tough, and that is why they collect money. That one where our good comrade talk, Naomi Puhan, true, hungry dey Benin, it dey Edo.
And the illiteracy level as well.
The illiteracy level as well. people go talk because I had the opportunity to listen to go carry out the thing where our Israel they talk. Say make we change her. They go say, yeah, voting eba. You give me a way no worry your government. Or worry me man you voting or work you give me a. Then the other problem be say these people then they hungry well. And then they take when they bring money, even if not 3,000, they will just agree. Some of the contracts say make them get data. This data too, last election, about 300 people PVC, now them pack give me, where we give the youth copper, give the soldier, give the police, people go joke on the thumping, another people PVC.
That is corruption.
So you just do that thing. You just do that thing.
I experienced some to tell you.
Okay.
If I'm more what to arrest you.
Now they tell you now what did they happen.
EFCC Okagbe.
The EFCC might even did the poly boot. He accepted.
Oh, in Nigeria for
yeah, do you wire vote ya?
This is a true life confession. Okagbe.
Data wagwalo.
No, we are talking about database to know so we can plan effectively.
Election for Nigeria na database.
Let me sing one song
the
now.
next thing you go here, go say battery not the work. The thing not work.
Let me sing one song. You say you did there. Anyamo no tuva gbado tienere tienere. Hey,
Israel, after your song, go and get your PVC.
Go and get your PVC.
On the strategy where I work.
That means women. So that is where the whole problem is.
Strategy.
If you don't have PVC, you are part of the problem.
Yesterday, the passport. They say the passport na fingerprint, na this, na database. I can assure you today, if you get money, if you go Abuja, your passport can be changed. If I'm lying now, say na lie, they lie. Not the way they work for Nigeria. The only one where I see for database where they work, now be this account. I don't know what they call on one bank account where they say go bring your somebody
NIN. So if this is my point now, if NI can work, that means we can get a database. Because if I'm based in Benin and I travel to Sokoto, I can use my ATM card to withdraw from ATM machine in Sokoto, different states. So PVC can work, database can work, but the government are not ready.
They work, but people where they operate, like in the case of voters registration or voters day, they'll tell you say the laptop not work, the distant battery not there.
And that is due to one or two default in technology and all that. I understand that point.
They can play with all these things. They can wipe it out. Even there was accusation say the hacker for Nigeria, such a thing they happen. So for us now, we talk about CDA, people in remote areas, they are not on database. Even those days, the structure the colonial master left for us. Postman, they deliver letter twice a day in Nigeria, early in the morning, and they got the post PO box.
Let me just contribute this one.
Yeah.
Okay, I want just single. I bet comment section. Somebody
want to talk, then you close the program, you end up.
Okay.
So go ahead. Go ahead.
I greet everybody.
Thank you. Where's it?
This database we are still talking about is a good thing if we continue to educate people. And there's two things about this database. For database to work, we must have 24-hour slides, not 23 minutes, 59 seconds. No.
We don't get. We've got 24-hour light now, solar.
No. We don't get. I'm talking about Nigeria or Edos states.
Then we'll wait for another 50 years.
Both the commenters and both the panelists, as soon as they talk from.
I have 24 hours light in my house in Nigeria, in Benin. Solar
of Nigeria
generator
or Edos states. Only 2% or 3% net they consume. But if we get 24 hours light, people go get data. They're not go see light to charge their phone. You know, it work hand to hand. If we really push, especially for those states, if we really push, forget say they not give us license from the headquarters. If we really push, we go get them. You understand? Make everybody join hands together. If we fit get that one, all those politicians will be say their own ground, so we will fit dissolve them. You understand?
Politician.
That's my own.
My brother, hold on. Let me address this caller. Sorry, what database are you talking about? Are you talking about data of network, MTN, Glo, and the rest?
No, I'm talking about light, electricity, light.
No. I mean the database you were referring to. What are you having in mind? Are you talking about the database of MTN, Glo, and to have a 1 gig, 2 gig?
Yes. Why I said that?
No. That's not the database we are talking about. Database is knowing the population of a state, how many people are under 18, how many people are above 50 years, you know, to know the fingerprint of every citizen, to have the address and the location, like the postcode here in London of every citizen. That's the database we are talking about. So we can know the number of people who will graduate next year, the number of people who are in the unemployment market. That's the database of a country. It's different from data of a network.
All those things, we can know the number of youth. We can know the number of elders. We can know the number of the people that are working, the people that are not working.
Unemployed, yes.
That is what I'm doing.
Those number of people that read medicine, that read accounting, you know, that's a database. You know.
Like here now, in UK or Western world, they can even put a thief to be a head of state or whatever, because they know how to control it. They know how to discipline the person and all that. You understand? Without light, they cannot do anything. It's just like doing a person that is stealing inside darkness. You will not see the person. You will not see his fame. You will not see his character and all that. But if we have that light, 24 hours light, everybody can access anything he wants to do. Like Nigeria, when I was in Nigeria, sometimes I cannot even see light to charge my phone or whatever, you know, because technology is taking place. And without light, we cannot deal with technology. That is what I'm trying to say, Mr. Good Comrade.
Okay, I understand you now.
Well done, sir.
God bless you. Happy Sunday.
Oh yeah, cool. Tirikbo. If Okagbe we have your PVC. Oh yeah, cool. Tirikbo. What be your no konwa?
No, seriously, Mr. Israel, seriously,
yes,
now, you have to get your PVC. That's the only way you can effect change.
Strategy I am not going to disclose any
wait,
information.
is it a bad thing to have your PVC? I don't understand. Why are you reading me to
it's not a bad thing, but I'm just telling you, I don't want to
because one vote can make a whole lot of difference. You know what I mean?
I know what you are saying.
So you have to have your
but
PVC.
apart from that,
Israel should close the program.
Right. In all share.
Okay, Israel, lead us in prayer. I'm praying in Edo language, please.
Okay. Obi to one. Sanira ma.
Okay, but you have to take off your cap now. Egwi.
Ije yan wa bega bolori orio.
Awame Mario. What walk Kagbe?
Mweme wa bokana river Vivian Daro. Sorry, Onwame river.
We tell you the wrong way. All of you, everybody have mistake.
Yeah, wa do bega we bolori orio na.
Walk Kagbe, worry.
Yeah, well,
Mr. Israel, go on with your prayer.
Go to me bolori orio we no ba.
Okay. Epaganeru nia.
Yeah, 999.
Okay. Osanira me obi to one. Makpomo marowe. Uwese denogbe na nurie ni mana kokodo tota ye ekpeti onta na nebotie social media mana do teme emi no kan ewe mari Nigeria. Nla wo ra me nira me nurie afiangbe ni maya. Ni maya mo keke maya koko mu bokugbe na ya dolewo niyi. E ma ke ma normal o na do ni normal o de te Nigeria ni no mu egian ya nu ya so yan weke normal no vie ma normal de no make na do dole we mani yi na gwo ba dole do yi e ma ye ono na ma no etu Jesus Christ no nya wan amen. For those of you that don't understand English, he said
Israel, Vivian Daro.
Israel, you grew up with an elderly man, right?
Ah, wow.
But
you win now.
Ah. He said, get your PVC before 2023, boy.
Where's the why worry?
Okay, but I talk by sir, double. It was nice being with you. Mr. Israel, God bless you. I'll join you live.
Thank you very much. Those in the comment section, thank you very much for your participation today.
You sing it.
Oh yeah, cool. Tiripo. Oh, power card we in the PVC. Oh yeah, cool. Tiripo card be job no for
what. Goodbye, my brother. God bless you. Have a great weekend.
Thank you very much, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, Major door.
Bye, my brothers. God bless you all.
Okay, sir.
Edo Mama Yaye.